Yo, 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 it's your boy, the Hood Florist, and you tuning in to the Rollback Show. Today, a special episode, because we got two OGs in this motherfucker. We got FPV Super, a.k.a. Super 61.
What up?
And we got fucking Zuzu in this
It's your
bitch.
boy.
And we got another motherfucker in here with a shiesty. I don't even know folks' name, but fuck it, he gang too. Tell him your name, dog.
Vito.
Vito. Yeah. This one of them.
He's one of the real OGs. But
back.
he stepped out too early. You
Yeah.
can say he used to come, but no, he didn't spin for a while.
We're part of the White Castle crew.
White Castle.
Yeah.
White Castle.
Part of the OG crew. Man, G, so y'all got to tell me some stories about White Castles because I wasn't there to experience it. I came on the scene after White Castles was fried.
My White Castle used to be like the shit. Like no eddies dropped. People just buy it. They can say how you say it by heart. Go over there.
Yeah.
Like no eddies dropped. Everybody following each other.
White Castle would last like an hour or two before the
Well,
Scouts came.
sometimes I swear to God, sometimes we had a night that lasted like for 5 hours.
Oh, easy.
Easy 5
Yeah.
hours. And it's all love, no fucking fights, no shootings, no fucking breaking into the fucking stores over there.
Dude, I remember coming. There was a cop in the back. He always stood in the back by
Yeah, didn't
actual
do
White
nothing.
Castle. Yeah, I drove up. I'm like, you guys don't care about this at all? He just looked at me. He's like, I'm just here to make sure you guys don't fight or nothing, man. Other than that, you guys can go ahead. He literally did not give a flying fuck
Man,
about
it
what
was
we were doing.
it was the shit, to be honest. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's a spot that I will tell my kids about. Like
Oh, yeah.
dead ass. I will tell my kids like that's where
I see abuelitas,
That-
little tias coming in with their little beach chairs coming in.
Yep.
They would just set up
yeah,
on
people
the
will
side.
come in with beach chairs and sit down and
Yeah, every weekend.
Just enjoy the show.
yeah.
It was a whole family.
That's actually where I started learning where we're swinging shit.
You learned on your own?
I learned in the meets. I'd never like practice outside the meets. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm straight up with everybody. I never practiced outside the meets. Probably once or twice. The only time I practiced outside the meet when I tried to do the 360.
Oh, damn, you need room
Yeah.
for that. That's
I-
some
I
forced
did
city
it-
shit
I-
right there.
No, I did it in 87th.
No, I'm saying, like, you need the room for
Yeah,
that.
87 was
Yeah.
good enough for me. I did it over there. But other than that, I never practiced outside the meets.
Hey, you want to hear some funny shit, Zoo? Motherfucking, my mama called me Friday.
Uh-huh.
Motherfucking turned up. She on the phone. Oh my God, I just seen your guys. I'm like, Mom, what you talking about? She like, they doing donuts at Home Depot parking lot on 87. She like, the smell of the rubber is just so fucking, she was turned the fuck up. I
And
was
the smell of the
crying.
rubber is something else.
And my motherfucking OG, my OG is like the real OG of the family. Like my old man was the hustler. He bought all the fast cars and shit. But my mama, she was the speed freak. She used to drive them. My mama used to drag race on South Chicago.
For real?
Yeah.
Your dad just wanted to show off the cars and kind of nice and parked
Yeah,
up.
yeah, he wanted to park and chill with his nice shit. And my mama was like, fuck that. We vroom. But no, man. Gee, so, because I've been hearing so many stories about, like, White Castles and, like, the way the community was then. Like, give the people some insight to how that community felt.
Man, it was like, you know how you work all day long?
Yeah.
And you get to go home and see your family?
Yeah.
It was the same feeling, brother.
You couldn't
I-
wait to clock out and go show
Yeah.
up at the White Castle. You know that
Bro,
was the
I
first
swear
spot.
to God, like, at the time, I was a truck driver. I was not towing at the time. So I used to go from Chicago Heights all the way to Milwaukee, Wisconsin every day. Man, on the ride back to the lot to park my truck and take my tires, because I used to work at a tire company.
Oh, yeah, you were the original tire
Yeah.
guy.
I was the tire
Forgot
plug
about
at the
that,
time.
yeah.
The real time plug. He
So-
started the time plug shit.
Yep. So but that feeling, just driving back, trying to make it on time, and talking in the group chat and stuff like that, bro. It's like the whole different feeling. Just go home, take a shower, not even eating, bro. and just get in the car. So
Because we had BK right there. We had White
Yeah.
Castle right there. Both of them open all night.
Oh, yeah,
It was
both of them.
pre-COVID or right when
Yeah.
COVID was about to start. But it was like open all night. People just, hey, man, I'm going to run to BK. You want something real quick?
yeah. So I can lie to you. I came in a little late to
Yeah.
White Castle stuff. Not a little late. I was there for like the first, you can say 2 months.
Yeah.
They were already doing it, but I came in late, like that 2 months late.
Yeah.
Because I used to ride me and Omar. I don't know if you remember Omar.
Yeah.
We used to go all the way to Schaumburg with like the drive-through restaurant. Like the park and chill and shit.
Yeah.
Strats.
Oh, that's what Strats. Yeah, that's where it's at.
I can't remember the name of it. We used to go over there and park and chill. Like, it's not ain't it. Like that shit's not my not the spot I want to be at. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want some action. I want
Yeah.
some shit. So one time, that's how I stopped going over there. One time we were leaving, me and Omar, and we did 2 fat ass burnouts. And they kicked us out. And like, I never want to see you. Like, some guy came up to us like, get the fuck out of here, this and that. We're like, all right, sure, I don't give a fuck. That's better. You know
That was
what I
the
mean?
start of the beef right there.
Yeah. and we went down to the city, and he was like, just follow me. And that's when the Facebook eddies were. If you remember, when you used to post them on Facebook, there's a car meet in this area, this car meet in this area, stuff
Oh,
like
yeah,
that.
but they were just generic. Hey, we're just meeting up here.
Yeah. And we pulled up to White Castle, and people were drifting. At the time, it was Selly, Neck,
Reaper.
Reaper. Who else? Who else was there? Some small ass cars. People I don't even know.
Yeah,
It
because
was
back then, people weren't so much about their name. They just, hey, I have a
Yeah.
nice car. Watch me drift real quick.
Yeah.
And it's like slowly when people first started making merch on their name over being a swinger, I was like, really? You
No,
put on
the
sh-"
merch was way after that.
Yeah, it was after. But back then, it was like, I don't really know a lot of swingers or anything from back then because back then when I showed up, I sat in the back by Subway. I would park as far as I can because if a cop came, I don't want to get boxed
Yeah,
in.
right by the door.
I just flew, went in. I didn't know anybody. I came back, drained my batteries, and left. So I didn't know a lot of people. You guys were like one of the first
yeah,
that I met.
and because what's it called? At the time, but it was all love. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I never like think twice to do anything down there. Like, and nobody's gonna come and check me out. Nobody like, oh, who you with? What
You
you
had to
banging?
worry, yeah.
It happened to me so many times, bro. Like, I've been in some life and death situation in the meets.
Yeah.
Some random niggas come and check me out. I don't know if you were there. One time, that was recently. Not recently, like last year probably. Right here in Lombard. Some fucking, you know, the old station wagons or no, it's not a station wagon. It's like the old buses. Pulled up to Lombard and started shooting out of the window and shit. Like, get the fuck out of the way, let me through. I don't know. After, like, before that, I was
that
like,
one.
never. I don't know.
I think I remember that night.
I remember the Uber driver. I remember the Uber driver that one time there was like I think there was mad. I don't know what the hell came out of that concert or the venue right across the street, but a whole bunch of dudes in like bondage gear and shit came out. And this one Uber driver tried to like go through the crowd, though he went over the side. I remember going up in the drone, seeing where the Ozingo that one way. I'm like, fuck, he's gonna get boxed in. I see a mob of people like walking towards that car, and I'm like, I went with the drone. I went back and forth trying to stop the crowd. And I'm like looking at the crowd, and I'm like, no, guys, chill. I think I remember one of my boys I still talk to now. He was in the front of the crowd. He was like, what up? I was like, man, but yeah, sure enough, I went up and you just see them kind of like talk to him, and they just let him out. But man, yeah, I remember they fucked up his windshield, his back windshield.
Talking about the gold car?
Uber car, an Uber driver that. You remember, I don't know if
The
you were
gold
there.
one.
I don't know if you
Right?
were there.
The
Or like,
small car. They just started jumping on it and
yeah,
stuff.
because he was trying to get through.
Oh, at the time, I wasn't there. I was in New York. I was
Oh,
on vacation.
But you seen that, like, the
Yeah, I seen it. I
lumber.
was like, damn. I was like,
Now for White Castle, do you remember that first Toyota? It was some chick. She hit one car. I want to say
That's what ruined White Castle.
yeah, I want
that
to say
day
this
changed-
is
no.
changed.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Something else ruined White Castle.
Personally, I want to say it's the loud mufflers. I used to listen to the scanners back then because I used to, want to be like, hey, let me be on top of these guys. I would listen to the scanners, and every now and then they would get a call, hey, we're getting calls, shot fired on Archer and Ashland. And the cop would be like, nah, it's just the guys down here.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you the one reason that ruined White Castle for real. I mean, I know who he is, but I'm not gonna say no names. Remember the black Hellcat Challenger?
The bully.
Remember when he saw?
I think we all know who the bully is.
Oh, there was the original bully, the original.
Yeah,
bully.
He came all the way from Indiana.
He came all the way from
All
Indiana.
the way from Indiana. TRX, Hellcat, he had everything.
I got a good shot of him. One of my old clips, way back down in the bottom. Yeah, dude.
Like that's the one night that fucked up White Castle for real.
No, but that one girl, that was the first car that got totaled out of me. She hit one or two cars and tried to drive off.
Yeah.
And you remember back then it was as packed as Strats.
Yeah,
You couldn't get out of
in,
that
you
shit.
cannot get out for shit.
No, yeah, she got her shit totaled and a shopping cart as as a
That's when they
bullseye on
smashed her
top.
window.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. Yep.
I remember going to work the next day and I seen that car in the middle right in front of Mariano's with the fucking shopping cart.
Yeah, it stayed there.
I'm like, oh,
She left.
That's
A
crazy.
lot of crazy shit. A lot.
But I feel like the peak of the car scene was when we did the street takeovers, the intersections.
It's because
Because after everybody left, Whole Foods, Whacker, police started being there every weekend. Everybody started
Whole Foods
taking
was
it-
a move,
Whole,
too.
Yeah,
After-
Whole Foods was been there for years.
So once White Castle got popped, we didn't even have to say what Addy. We knew the next Addy was Whole Foods. And then once
After
Whole
Whole Food,
Whacker.
Whacker. And then we would give it a minute, and then everyone went back to White Castle.
Yeah, White
It was a
Castle.
trifecta of just back and forth, back and forth. I think it started when they started blocking people at Whole Foods.
Yeah. Then they put in the speed bumps, and then the paddy wagons would come in.
White
they put
Castle
the
did the
gates, too.
gates. Yeah,
The gates,
when
I
White
remember
Castle
the
started
gates.
adding gates, that's when there's
the
fuck.
gates when I would think twice before going inside White Castle.
Yeah, I'm like,
started
shit, they can
thinking about it twice.
and they were heavy gates. They weren't on no
Oh,
chains
yeah,
that
you
we could
can't rent them
smash
all.
through. No, yeah.
It was with chains on them. So.
They added the license plate readers too over there.
Yeah.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
All got tickets in the mail. He got a ticket. I got a
I got
ticket.
a
We all got tickets in the mail.
Crazy.
That's when nobody gives a fuck. We ride with plates and stuff.
Yeah.
You get pulled over, they let you go. That ass will let you go.
Oh yeah.
Like one time we got pulled over
Yeah.
by
Forest City.
Forest City. Man, it was the
Yeah,
craziest
that was wild.
night ever.
So
So
just kind of scolded you and said,
no, I was in the G35. We were like 5 niggas in the car. You know how tight the G35 is.
"Oh fuck yeah."
It was me, him, and Mario, and some 2 other niggas from my family members. And I forgot that I had my pipe between the chair and the center console. And as soon as the cop was like, before he gets to my window, I looked down, I see my pipe, grabbed it, threw it back, threw it behind me. So the guys behind, sitting in the back. I just started tossing it around.
Fucking hot potato that shit.
Yeah, bro. It was hot potato. I will never forget that night. If Mario, if you're listening, you remember what I'm talking about. Man, it was the craziest night. One of the craziest shit that happened to me.
You say they was back there hot potato that shit.
Yeah, and he pulled me out of the car, started talking to me. Actually, it was Mexican Independence Day.
Mexican Independence Day. Yeah. Yep.
He pulled me out of the car. He was like, "What you guys doing? You guys drifting and stuff?" So nah, I'm just riding along with my Mexican flag and stuff. And he looked at my license. He seen CDL. And he was like, "Oh, just for CDL, I'm gonna let you go. I'm no ticket."
So he's
I was
probably
like,
had
"Oh, thank
family.
you."
He was
Yeah.
probably a trucker. He had family
Yeah.
as truckers like that, trucker blood.
On us, like truck drivers, they would let you slide so many times.
Yeah, but the tickets are double.
Cause the tickets,
The fines are double.
The fines is double for CDL
You
drivers.
get one ticket, insurance, even on one ticket, your insurance the next day will go up.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they definitely be trying to show love to CDL drivers.
They show a lot of love.
Yeah.
What was the first Addy outside? Do you remember?
First Eddie
I
outside.
want to say it was like Super Mall.
Supermarket. Yeah.
All of Pulaski was
No, not the
We tried, right? We tried a bunch of other malls.
Super Mall was really a chill spot though.
Yeah, it was a
But
real
it was the back of Super Mall where there was, you know what I'm saying, the loading docks.
Yeah.
No, before the Supermall.
Buffet City. Buffet City too.
Hold on a second. Buffet
Buffet
City, yeah.
City,
Buffet
my
City.
favorite
yep.
Buffet
place.
Buffet City.
Buffet City.
And after that, remember is it the Supermall? The one with the gym?
Planet 547.
Planet Fitness. That
Planet
was the first time
Fitness.
I want to say that was one of the first times we did the street, unless there was one
Yeah,
before
this
that.
is the
Yeah,
first
he's
time
right.
We did the intersection.
Yeah, an
It was,
intersection.
I will never forget that day. It was me, Rollo, Sally,
Oh, yeah.
him right there. He was drifting Rollo's car.
Yeah, the Mustang.
A Mustang.
We had TJ Heartless
Free my
Rex.
boy
too.
Rolo, by
He
the
was
way.
outside.
Free Rolo, he should be home in about 15, 12 days or some shit.
I
We're
don't
gonna
know
have his
why.
ass on here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me
Yeah, I
and Shorty got to
remember.
put the gloves on first, though.
Nah, Rolo was.
Nah,
was-
Rolo my dog.
Yeah, he's a real one.
Nah, for shit, sure.
I remember when he first pulled up to Cook Brothers. That's the first time I got him. He pulled up to Cook Brothers. It was before he started swinging. He's like, burn. I'm like, oh, nice Mustang. Look at this shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's North Side Cook Brothers.
Yeah, dude.
Go all the way
I
up
hate that
north.
we never went back there. That was like,
yeah,
It's hot now.
It's
Yeah.
hot now.
It's
It's too hot.
Firecracker. I remember they dropped Cook Brothers during Chicago versus everybody. And before we even got there, the police was already there.
Yeah. If you remember what happened at Cook Brothers with me, when I hit the camera guy, when I smacked him, flipped him 3 times in the air.
Damn!
nah, I don't remember.
I got a video of that. I was sure.
Damn!
I was never, bro. I was scared. I remember my first time hitting somebody. I
Yeah,
was scared as shit.
I
'Cause
bet.
I pulled up late as fuck. I'm hyped up. So I'm gonna tell you something about me. Back in the day, when the adrenaline kick in, I can't control myself. I ain't gonna lie to you. I had like the adrenaline kick.
It was that vibe, man. Hell yeah.
Man, it was a vibe. Like I was addicted to it. You can say. At some point, I was addicted to it.
Oh, yeah.
Nah,
I'll
for
lose
shit,
my
sure.
fucking brain, bro. I'm not like I was. From the inside, I look at myself like, what the fuck I'm doing? You know what I mean? When I chill out for a little bit, like, what the fuck I'm doing? I'm not
Like you
supposed
wake
to be
up
doing
Monday
that.
and like, what the fuck did I just do this past weekend? Shit.
Yeah, like at the time I was not even like, I don't drink, I don't smoke. Like I'm way sober. You know what I mean? Like what the fuck you doing? You know what I mean? Like chill out, relax, take it easy. Then the next day, like we'll go to the meet, same shit happens.
Yeah. All over again.
Man,
Gee, I know that cameraman woke up with a banging ass headache the
Oh,
next day.
And seeing himself flip on everybody's story over and over
'cause
and over.
I was doing a donut. Spin once, twice. Then the third time I came back, I seen a lot of people in my way, so I spin the car around. You know what I mean? I didn't keep the going with the donut, so I spin it around. I thought he gonna move. His bitch ass. I don't know if you hear me, bro. You jumped right in front of me, like he wanted to get a shot from the front. You know what I mean? From front of the car, and I
Yeah.
didn't see him when I spinned around from all the smoke and stuff. He was like in the smoke. From like, cause I spin my car around, so my back bumper went right in front of him. When I came back around, he was right in front of my car. Then I kept going. I want to keep going with the donut, and I smacked him. I mean, I was like, "Are you okay?" I came out of the car. You okay? You okay? I think I fucked up a $3,000 camera for him. I can lie to you. He had some expensive looking ass camera.
It wasn't just a phone. It was an actual
No, it
camera.
was an actual camera.
Oh, yeah.
I put him in the car next to me. I took him for a spin. I make sure he's okay. I kept drifting. I put him in the car. I kept drifting.
Nice.
Hey, at least you put them in the car. I done seen motherfuckers fuck somebody up,
And
or
they
somebody
fucking did.
in their car and they was fucked up, and they put their ass on the side so they could go swing because they don't want
They
them
don't
to
stop.
throw up in their
I know.
car.
I stopped. I checked up on him. Like
And put him in the car. Give him
put him
some
in the car,
inside
yeah.
POV, man.
Get
Well,
back,
the
get
camera-
smacked.
back
Well,
in
the
the
camera
day,
was broke. Shit, wasn't no inside
Oh, yeah,
POV.
no, back in the day, people I got offered money to people that like somebody to jump in the car with me.
Damn. There wasn't a
Not
lot of
not
these.
only me, like everybody. Like they come up to your window, like let me hop in, let me get the window
yeah.
sluts and stuff. That's what we're called.
Fucking
sluts.
window slores.
Yep.
So, I'm gonna ask y'all this: if y'all could pick 3 of y'all favorite swingers, and it could be old school, new school, whatever. I want y'all to pick 3 of y'all favorite swingers and tell me a car you want to see them get active in.
My top one, I can lie to you. It have to be from the city.
It don't have to be.
Okay, my top one was Ian the Hellcat.
Okay,
Shout out my boy Ian the Hellcat. Love you,
Hell
brother.
yeah.
he gonna be here this week.
I'll come in with him then.
Yeah.
What was it called? Ian the Hellcat. Put him in any fucking car, bro.
Put him in anything, huh?
I'm not saying that because he's my boy. Because I seen it.
Yeah.
Put him in any fucking car, bro.
See
Yeah.
what he can do
Drive
with
it
it.
like he been driving it for like 20 years. Like he been driving like for like 20 years. And who else? Sully, if you remember Sully.
Oh man,
Sully too, like
there's two Sullys. That's what I was trying to tell.
Sully
Flores
with
was
the
like
green Charger and what is it called?
The
Blue,
tattoo-
blue,
Corvette.
blue Charger.
yeah, the
The
blue Charger.
like kind of bluish between green and bluish.
and
like,
then the
that weird-
tattoo.
He the
Sully.
No, I'm talking about the tattoo.
That's the same
Sully.
one.
The tattoo.
Yeah,
Sully.
the
Tattoo
tattoo
artist,
Sully.
yeah.
Yeah, he's like
He was a beast, man.
he was a beast.
one of the first
yeah,
ones
he's
that-
one of the first people to. He was like, he come up to me. and was like, I see some talent in you. Go fuck it up. Even if you fuck up, keep going.
He can control the spin. Like he can like exactly where he wanted it to go.
Bro, he
wanted-
was drifting his he had an RT Charger. He was drifting and he had a fucking Hellcat.
Man, yeah, dude. Hell
And
yeah.
he had, after he sold it, he bought a Corvette. If you guys remember the Corvette,
yeah.
the black
C5.
the C5 with the gold.
He had bad luck
yeah.
with that thing, dude. For
Yeah,
real.
I remember.
Hey, I heard we had I don't know if y'all know Diego, but he
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
that's
only
it.
other Corvette in the
Yeah,
neighborhood.
he
Yeah.
crashed. Somebody crashed it for him, I think.
Rolo.
Rollo, yeah, Rollo. Yeah. Well, who else?
Yeah,
Yeah, Diego was the first, like one of the first videos I had like that fucking blew up.
Yeah.
And it was one of the simplest. All I did was like a quick 7-second shot of him like spinning out, doing a 360 or like a rollback. I was like,
Yeah,
on this
smacked the
Corvette.
pole. And who else? Who else? One of my favorites. Oh, continue talking about Sully. Man, that night he lost his Corvette. Man, I looked like I was in the parking lot, but the cops were coming. And we were in like all the way in Schaumburg, I think, or Elgin. We were in Elgin. It was Minnesota. No, it was versus everybody.
we were trying to
Chicago
have
versus
Yeah.
Minnesota.
Yeah, no. It was a big night. Either
We were trying out suburb.
King of the
Addies,
Pits.
too.
It was King of the Pits.
Yeah.
It was King of the Pits. We started in the suburbs. Man, his car caught on fire, and I looked around. And when the cops came, everybody started running, and they left Sully by himself. I was like, "What the fuck, you niggas on?"
Dude, I remember I was barely headed to the city, and I'm like, finally, I get to film a Corvette. And yeah, I see that shit. His car caught on fire. I'm like, what the fuck?
And I had the Z at the time. I had my Z at the time. I was like, "Fuck it, I ain't leaving," and I make sure he's okay. And the cops came, just rolled right behind him, and they seen his plates around, and he stopped out. They seen him as an older guy. Probably, yes, he was like, "Oh, he's got nothing to do with all that."
Yeah.
Man, shout out my boy Sally. I miss you, bro. For real, I miss you. We
Sully,
need you
a
back out.
beast. We're going to be on here soon.
Yeah.
And the third person, to be honest, I'll say,
It could be you.
nah.
Yeah, no.
I ain't nothing, bro. For me, I ain't not. Right now, I ain't nothing. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I mean, it don't necessarily have to be right now. Like,
Like I'm gonna tell you, some people that like
A 2020 Zoo?
yeah, like some people like really put them in like a fucking go kart or give you the same show. You know what I mean?
Dude, I missed it when somebody came with a Mario and
Yep.
Luigi. I wanted to know that shit so bad.
I'll say I never met him before, but like I'll say the Charger with the stars on it, the white body Charger with the stars on it. He's not from Chicago.
Galaxy Feast.
Galaxy.
You talking about
That's
Feast?
yeah,
Feast.
Galaxy.
It's a wide body.
Galaxy
I
Cat.
seen some crazy videos for him. He don't give a fuck.
He don't give a fuck.
He
at
don't
all.
give a fuck. I never seen him fuck up too. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
but
it.
he had.
Yeah, I can let you. I fucked up so many times because I had nowhere else to practice. I used to just go practice at the meet. Get it. I don't get it. Fuck it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I fuck up.
Yeah. But that's how you learn.
Yeah, but I went through 2 engines, 2 transmissions. I'm talking about my G35. 2 engines, 2 transmissions, 2 sets of rims, because I used to crack my rims from spinning.
Damn.
What else? 2 tail lights. Fucking about like 10 bumpers, front or back.
All I hear is that register sign going over and
Yep.
over and over.
No, God.
I spend so much money. When it comes
Cha-ching.
for me, to be honest, I don't know about everybody else, but for me, I spend a lot of money on that shit. A lot.
Hey, but that's the thing that a lot of I've been trying to get the spectators to understand. Like, they gotta get prepared to block without being violent.
Back in the day, they were on their shit.
Yeah.
Nowadays, they're like nobody gives a fuck about nobody.
No, they just want to
Like,
stand around and then run.
I think I told you over the phone about it.
Yeah.
Like one time when remember when my tire fell? Like when my tire came out the car.
It fell out, dude.
Bro, I swear to God, bro, I didn't touch my car. My tire fell. The cops were already there, and my lug nuts were over tight. Okay, so they fucked up my actual lugs. So I went in. I went in and started swinging. The first one went like good. The second one, my tire popped off. Everybody came around me like a circle. I didn't jack up the car. I didn't get anything from my car. My car got jacked up. My tire was back on the car. And I was out of the parking lot in less than 5 minutes. I don't know who helped me. Shout out for the people who helped me that night. I don't know who helped me. I don't know who worked on my car that night. But they got me out of there. And the cops were trying to get to, because the cops seen what happened. He was like, he wanted to take a chance to get to me, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They thought the people were gonna run over. Bro, they were blocking him, throwing shit on his car. Like, just to make him not get to me.
Damn, dude.
And when I took my car to the tire shop, like when I left from there, I took it to the tire shop. Well, I swear to God, I had 2 cars riding right behind me. Just in case if I get chased or
popped off again.
Yeah.
all the way, we were like in Chicago, all the way to 84th. It's Arizona, 84th.
84th, yo.
Yeah, 84th on Harlem. All the way from Chicago to 84th on Harlem. Imagine that. And they were spectators, not swingers.
Man,
and I didn't even know them, bro.
Like unknown spectators, man.
Shout out to those people, man.
Yeah, for real, shout out to them, bro.
That's the type of shit we got to get back to. Like, I feel like everybody trying to motherfucking be a part instead of just coming out to enjoy the show. Everybody trying to make a name for themselves in this shit. And you ain't even swinging. You ain't doing nothing. Like,
Yeah.
It's cool having, like some motherfuckers, like, you got fucking, now you got Wally. You got the motherfucking.
Wally, man. Shout out to Wally. He's a character.
Yeah, he's a character. Like, we got public figures now, like, and, like, motherfuckers like that come on and keep the entertainment going. They deserve the crown that they got. You know what I'm saying? Because they keep people hyped up with them. You know what I'm saying? They keep the energy going. You need motherfuckers who provide energy. We got fucking Michael Myers. We got Jigsaw.
We got
like,
Joker, too.
Yeah.
My boy Joker. I seen him the other day at the protest, bro. He be showing up with us at the protest.
Oh, Joker went to the
Yeah.
protest? Nah.
He be all the time, bro. He comes in, he come out all the time with us.
Definitely having like those iconic people. It's a double-edged sword, like, because people something like, oh shit, look, oh shit, it's Jason, let's go get pics with him, let's go get pics with Jason, or the Jigsaw. Those guys were the party guys. They came in from the parties out here.
Yeah, but hey, I shit you not. My first time seeing the power that a public figure had. We was on Lumber, motherfuckers had just finished swinging, and like the party was like going on at this point because.
That was out my time, or I wasn't there?
Nah, you wasn't there. This was after. This was last year.
Yeah, after I quit.
Yeah, this was last year. And like, I think motherfuckers was either the swingers who was there went to go get tires and they was coming back, or they was on their way back from getting tires. And I'm talking about
when it turned into a dance pit.
Yeah.
Oh, the Mexican, yeah.
The motherfucking turned into
We did it back in the day too, if you remember.
The dog, I think Dogtown talked about it in the last episode where like Lumber turned into a baile, a straight up
I was
baile.
the Mexican Independent Day.
You were there for that one?
Yeah, I was there. It was like 2 years ago.
We was all there.
Yeah,
it
it
was
the whole.
It was my guy with the Hummer. Shout out my boy with the
Shout
white
out Kevin.
Hummer.
Yeah.
Oh,
Shout
the
out
Hummer,
Kevin,
dude.
White Hummer, man.
Yeah,
He opened his trunk. He had the subs and the speakers.
Dude.
I don't know if you guys know. Do you know how much? You know how much it cost him for that speaker? And he come and blast them. And sometimes he go home with
He
fucked
wins
up.
contest with that thing, don't he?
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, he was Milwaukee,
He
Indiana.
spent a
He
lot
won a
of
lot of
money. I've seen
contests.
that.
Yeah, shout
He
out
spent a
Kevin.
lot of money on them speakers.
Like
ain't
over
cheap.
$30,000, bro.
Dude, I remember seeing a story. His ass was like busted out of or was it? Yeah, the Whole Foods, he busted on, and I just remember seeing a CPD with dreads. It was somebody's story.
Yeah.
It's some CPD in dreads saying, I want that Hummer. Somebody go get
I
him.
remember that video.
I'm
I
like,
can't remember that
He used
video.
to turn everybody up. That's why.
yeah, dude.
He used to be.
And everybody, like when we had no Eddie, everybody follows him.
Him.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because he knows
Straight
he's
line.
part of us. We know
Yeah.
we're close with him. And like he hosted. He used to host too.
Okay.
Like one time when like everybody like stopped hosting, because I hosted only one time. I never like to host, to be honest, because I don't want to get blamed for
Right.
something. I only hosted one time, and I lost a really good friend.
But years ago, I remember.
I lost that night. I lost that friend right there.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I was until now would stop talking like from that one night.
Dude, years ago, I remember I wanted to try to host. I remember I was gonna go like
I was
all
like-
out. Like
Yeah.
I was gonna have a structure of I was gonna only the 3 people that I hire or like kind of
Had and who you had with you?
right. I was gonna have each of them run a chat. Then each of them was gonna be responsible for verifying and doing things for each of those
Yeah.
chats. This way, you don't have 1,000 people messaging one person for verification. You got my 4 or 5 guys. They're gonna run it. If you don't hear an addy drop from 4 of these 4 guys, don't go there.
Yeah.
Because there was that time where like 3 or 4 guys were hosting. People would drop addies. Oh wait, are we going to this one? No, not that one, not that one. We're going to this one. Are we going to this one? No,
Panda
no.
just talked about that.
Yeah, like it was like it just got into a chaos. But I
Chaos,
was gonna
yeah.
try to be like a kind of general. This is how it's gonna be. And before we go to a spot, everyone's gonna go to different spots around that spot, so that when we call out that spot, it's not 1,000 motherfuckers hanging out at a gas station, 1,000 motherfuckers hanging out at Target trying to regroup. No, you split that shit up. You split it
show
up,
up
and
all
then
at
at
once.
a certain time, and then okay, now everybody go.
Yeah.
But then it was around that time where it was like starting to get hot, and I'm like,
We
God
had
forbid
some
something
good ass
happens.
nights. I ain't gonna lie to
Yeah.
you. We had some good ass nights. Like I can remember, what is it? We used to go out all night. Okay, all fucking night, and we end up at
Planetarium.
we end up at what's that racing?
Lewis.
No, the other one.
Dodie?
Doty,
We used to end up on Doty
Yeah.
for like 5, 6 in the morning.
just drag racing.
Drag racing, bro. It was one of the best nights. Like we used to
Yeah.
go all out.
And that's the shit that I think the scene is missing too. Like it right now, from what I see, like most of the shorties, whoever hosting, all right, well we done for the night, and the swingers and the hosts and whoever else don't really like kick it together after it's all said and done, because it's crew versus crew for real.
Yeah, like
The stragglers would be like, "Hey, I don't want to go home. Let's keep it going."
Like they will get into your head, bro. I swear there's some people at the scene, they will get into your head.
Yeah.
Like I'll say like I don't give a fuck, bro. Like I'll say sorry to my crew, because at some point for like 3 weeks I almost like said I'm out of the crew, and I was one of the first people in the crew.
Nah, it's probably
They were trying to fuck with my head, like, oh, nobody gives a fuck. Nobody, everybody's thirsty for
Clout.
clout and shit.
Yeah.
This is probably unpopular opinion, but Cruz personally killed the scene.
I was some people from around me, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they would like,
Because when Cruz started popping out, Cruz started trying to make it like a.
I'm gonna tell you the funniest thing ever. The same people was telling me this, they made a crew without I mentioning no name. They made a crew, and as soon as they made it, they were like, "Oh, we're crewing this guy. He's with us." We all used to hang out every single day, bro.
Yeah.
At this one spot, we used to all hang out, and I'm sitting right there like, "What about me?" Okay, I was still like, they were telling me, "Oh, leave 312, leave 312, leave it. Fuck them guys. This and that." They're like, "Oh, I'm sorry, bro. We don't want you with us because you're too risky. You might bring us some bad reputation because you fucked up so many times." So what? You fucked up too. You hate people too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I'm quiet. I don't talk back. Because I don't like get into it with
Confrontation.
like that. Yeah, I don't like. I'm not gonna get into it with you like that. Because I'm riding with you. You know what I mean? You're my friend. Like whatever you say, like I don't take it to the heart. You know what I mean? I just say whatever because we're friends. If you're some other guy, yeah, I'll say something bad, but I don't take it to the heart. Everybody got their opinion. Feel me? And I was like, thank God I didn't leave the crew. I don't end up with no crew. You know what I mean? And like I can do that. I can. There's so many guys out here with no crew. They're not recruited or nothing. But at the same time, karma is a bitch. Like their crew just fell out.
Oh yeah,
fell out big time.
Those same people that started their crew, they was all a part of the original crew, 312.
Yeah.
yeah.
And
They
312 originally, it had 10 members. Me and him were one of the 10.
And 312 made them
Made
popular.
everybody.
And it helped them with their side business too, with their living, with their main money source. That 312 helped them. They would start getting popular from that.
Because in a sense, it was the first. I want to say, it was the first one. By them kind of having it started off kind of like much things. It's like it's us. We hung out every day. It's the same thing. Where it turned into that's gonna be that first crew. And then slowly after that, I want to say when a few of the members, I'm not gonna say name, but they're fucking raw as hell. But when the first few started coming out with merch and stuff, and then it started turning into, oh, you're just doing it for clout. Oh, you're just doing it for this.
No, I gotta lie to you.
Split up.
One of the first people that I met that was doing merch, and when they're on their shit, it was TJ. Shout out my boy TJ.
Yeah, shout out TJ.
Oh no, he had like merch on his own.
He had his merch.
He had his own brand. He had his own brand.
And he was already
his shoes, dude. His shoes are fucking raw as shit.
Yeah, and he was already popular in this.
Yeah, I didn't know about any of that.
Yeah, he was already popular in this.
Oh, man,
he didn't
TJ
know. He didn't need no clout.
TJ, you gotta
no
come
nothing.
on the pod.
TJ don't even know he gonna make me the hood floors
Shoes.
custom shoes.
I heard he done shoes for like celebrities. And
Oh
shit
yeah,
like that.
Yeah.
TJ did a lot of stuff.
He had a name before the car scene.
Yeah.
He
So
been
he
in
didn't need
Chicago.
no clout.
I
I
hear
ain't
that,
gonna lie
like
to you.
TJ, when I first started on the scene, I'm telling you, I didn't know anybody but that Kevin. He was like I didn't know shit. And when I first started popping out videos, I just made videos for whatever. Zeeth copied one of my videos, and I remember being geeked, like, because Zeeth was popping even back then.
Shout out my
I'm
boy
like, oh,
Alex.
shit. He took one of my shots. I'm like, I was geeked. But TJ's like, hey, man, he didn't give you credit? I'm like, no, man. He's like...
And that's the one thing for
I didn't
you,
know
to be
TJ.
honest.
I didn't know
that one thing that always been on my heart, for you especially. Nobody gave you your actual credit.
And
I told you about it on the phone.
Yeah.
personally, I didn't give... I was happy that someone like... Hey, man, somebody took my shit. It was good enough to be taken. That's what I was
I
happy
ain't gonna lie
about.
to you. You're one of the first people to bring a drone out. A lot of people, like, listen, don't get me
He
wrong.
was the first person. He was the
For
first
years,
person
for
to
at
bring a
least
drone
2
out.
years.
2 years, yeah. And you rescue drone. My brother used to chase me. Like, I was not even drifting. Well, I will never forget that video. I was not even drifting. I had a cigar in my hand. I don't know what the fuck I was on that
I
night.
have the video right here. Like, I'll show you
I was
before
on
we
the
leave.
back of the Charger, so, like hanging out on the back of the Charger, and you were dead ass like right here with the camera,
In your face, right?
and right there in my face. And that motherfucker was swinging, and I had and even like I was getting close with my fucking cigar because I was smoking a cigar that night. If you remember,
dude. No, dude, I got you before that. I got I'll show you before we take off. White Castle. You were walking across like a big white pickup, and you were still hanging out with like Omar and.
Oh yeah.
I never saw
I
you
remember.
like you. As far as I know, like you didn't swing at this point, but like I remember seeing you walk across the pit. And you were like,
And a White Castle, it was the one night that made me stand out for a little bit. That night it was.
were you were in the middle with this other guy. I don't know who that other guy was.
Another Infinity.
No, he was damn, it was a black guy. It was you and him in the middle, and Omar.
Oh
swinging along with you
yeah.
guys.
Oh, I don't know who that guy was. A random ass
but
guy.
he's on Omar's page. Yeah, I saw the video. I was like, man, dude.
Shout out my boy Omar. I seen him today at the protest too.
Oh man,
He's family.
Omar OG. I don't know if you ever want to come on the podcast. Come on through.
Man, shout out my boy Omar. And you know what's crazy? Omar drives with one hand. His other hand is fucked up. I don't know if you even noticed. I was there. It was 4th of July, and he blew a firework in his hand.
I remember him. Yeah, he had a cast on.
He had a
His
cast
ass
on
was,
for like
still,
a year.
drifting and shit. I was like,
He had a cast on for a year. And if you remember when he had the Mustang, he used to drive a manual with a fucking cast on his hand.
Hey, a funny story. I had broke my ankle. The very first time I swung my Charger was in this parking lot in the back. It was
Get out of here. You swung?
Yeah, it was broad daylight. My
Like,
homie,
I'm gonna do this real quick.
You
my
got a
homie,
charger?
yeah.
I never seen it before.
My homie was shooting a music video, and he like, man, G, come up, do some donuts and shit for me, and I'm flipping that bitch, not knowing Leon at this point. Like, this is just me pulling up
Damn,
on
this
my
is
homie.
pre-Leon?
This is pre-Leon. Like, I know who Leon is, but I didn't know him personally
Oh,
at
like
the
yeah,
time.
you never met him type.
Yeah. Cause like I said, Leon did some dope work for one of my homies on the video. A lot of people don't know Leon was really a Chicago goat of the music scene as far as videos go. So this ain't new to him. Like,
I can lie to you. We had 2 photographers. I will never forget them in my life. Remember that did the
Vroom?
2 big ass videos?
was it Vroom and Ventura?
I think 2 guys.
I know Vroom for sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
he was one of them.
I forget. I'm bad with names.
Vroom is a lady. A lot of people don't know that. I just found that
I was
out
about
the
to
other
say
day.
it's a Brumo chick.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, when I remember when I first started seeing like professional cameras on the scene, I'm like, damn, it's getting
They did-
serious.
no,
Isn't it?
they did
It's
2
like the
videos.
cinema cameras, and it was.
Remember, they did 2 videos when they were like, when they started the video, like run, stuff like that. And they had me when the first shot. I came in, me and him, that night. That's the night that I met him. He had a Toyota Supra when it first came out. He rented one out, and he came out to the meets with it.
Baby Blue.
No,
Nah.
it's the
Baby
red one.
Blue's our boy.
That's the only one I remember.
That's
Super
our
seeing
boy.
The
that,
baby
yeah.
blue, he still have it. I think he still have it.
Yeah, he still got it. It was a red one.
It
That was
a
at
red
White
Supra.
Castle.
That was a White Castle. That's the night that I met him. It was him coming in first. Then I came in behind him. Then no, it was us RTQ. They showed his truck, and they showed the bullet. It was inside his truck. If you guys remember that bullet, that famous ass bullet.
Shout out Q.
For real, shout out Q. And it showed him, then I me coming in, and they had a drone shot coming out from like my car while I'm swinging, and it showed the whole parking lot. Man, that's sick ass video.
Oh,
That was the most probably viewed video. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was the first professional video they did.
That's the first professional video, and they did one after too.
I remember I shot something for SRTQ and Hertz at White Castle. Hertz swung around Q while he was in the middle of his red Durango, or was it?
The red SRT truck.
SRT truck.
It wasn't until like almost a year and a half later, he's sent me a message. I think SRT, bro, when'd you shoot this? Can you send me a message? I'm like, bro, I tagged you the night that I shot this shit.
Yeah, that's the night that my tire fell out.
Yeah. Send me that
I
one.
heard, look. That's the night my tire fell out.
Sheesh.
I just rolled.
That bitch just rolled down the street.
Yep.
Shout out to whoever that was that
Hey,
kicked the
Man,
Send
motherfucker.
me
and
that,
the
we'll-
night
we'll
before,
put it on the pod.
the night before, we didn't bring him up yet. The night before, I was with Smurf. So, rest
Shout
in
out
peace.
Smurfio,
Yeah, shout out.
long live Smurfio.
Oh, yeah.
Long live
Yeah.
Smurf, my boy.
Small P Smurf, man. Long live Smurf.
Yeah, I wasn't that close with him, but we were friends.
Yeah.
And I never had my name tagged up somewhere, and he did my first time.
He did the Zuzu.
Yeah, on the train.
Yeah.
I did the Zuzu on the train.
Yeah.
It tripped me out if you go to his page, like his last video, I was thinking was him recording me at Ford City.
For real.
Yeah, it's him. Like I'm with the remote in my hand, and he has like an audio track over. He has an audio track over it, and he sees like he's pulling into what I'm filming right then and there. But yeah, if you go to like Smurfio's like a account page, I think I'm like this last page there, or last post or something like that.
Yeah, man. It's crazy because like Chicago versus Minnesota, I hear about that a lot. And I
Chicago
know
versus
you.
Minnesota. Well, that's when I realized we're doing something big.
I knew you right.
Huge.
Tell
That
me,
was huge.
tell
And
me
that's the
your
night that I
experience
met
with that.
Ian Hellcat, and I'm glad that I met him. He's a really good brother, bro.
Hey.
He's a good. I don't call him a friend. I call him a brother.
Nah, he is a brother for sure. Watch this.
That was the first big thing, and man, I don't know how they got it together.
Bro, it was crazy amount of people.
I'm finna fuck your head up, Zuzu. Hold on, cause you don't even know.
Oh, he's calling E.
He's called E.
He's calling E. We got the first ever.
Yo,
Hold on a second.
We got the first ever live phone call right here.
Nah, that ain't the first one.
Oh, no.
What's up, E?
Yo, what's good?
It's Zuzu.
What's good, my boy?
What's good, my boy? I was just mentioning you. I was
Oh,
talking
okay.
how
Minnesota versus everybody, the first greatest.
Yeah.
man, I was just talking about like I mentioned you like in so many things right now, and it was I don't know. We had so much memories, brother.
And we're dropping the. Wait, can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
We're dropping about Minnesota versus everybody, the first biggest spectacle. Now everybody, you see every other state now copying us doing versus, but Chicago versus Minnesota was Smurfio and you.
Yeah.
You guys started it. You guys paved the way for it.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I give Smurf all the credit, no cap, because all that whatever city versus who everybody or state versus state, that's all Smurf idea. No, I ain't gonna cap.
Yeah, it was
You know what I'm
Smurf's
saying,
idea.
bro? He's the one that
Sure.
really put the shit like laid this shit out for everybody. You feel me? And now everybody doing this shit. Everybody want to go against everybody.
Yep. Like that night, that made me realize like we're doing something big. Like it's not whatever. Like we're doing something.
Hell yeah.
I seen an amount of people, like it was crazy. Like we had like almost 50,000 people that night out. At least at the first 3 spots, we had like a huge amount of people.
Man, there's one video I posted. You see, we have like 6 or 7 blocks each way, all with traffic.
Yeah, all with traffic and shit. Like it was crazy ass night, and I'm glad that night happened just to meet E and my boys from Minnesota. Shout out King Customs. Shout out Blake. Shout out all of them. For real, because until now it's been like 2 years. Until now, like when they come to Chicago, they call me, they check up on me. Like it's just crazy how you meet people. I never thought I'm gonna meet somebody like out of state, and I'm become so close with them like that. And I don't like. I'm not gonna lie to you. And I don't know if you want me to talk about it, but
What you talking? Wait, hold on. Which night are you trying to talk about? You trying to talk about
the motorcycle light. That's
crazy.
Hey, listen, I have to mention it up, my nigga. If you don't mind.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, because they ain't catch nothing.
No, I didn't catch nothing. But so I had one of my cousins showed up on the bike. It was like 4 a.m, bro. Some drunk bitch. He was just dipping home, and some drunk bitch came speeding down the street and smacked his bike. And when I see my cousin on the floor, bro, I hopped on my car. I want to chase her so bad, and I trying to start the car. I'm like, bitch, that motherfucker's not starting. Start. My car's not starting. That night, I lost my fucking...
Hey, nah, shout out to Moto, because Mo's the one that pointed them out.
Oh, yeah, shout out to Mo. But my car was not starting. And I looked to E, and E just straight up hopped in his car and chased that bitch. Chased her. All you hear, like 5 minutes later, all you hear, my fucking Citizen app just rang up. A car crashed into a fucking building, and 2 blocks down, 2 shots fired. I was like, which one is E?
Damn,
And I called, and I was like, I called E. He was like, you okay? And I was like, yeah. Just look it up on Citizen app. I was like, is that the car that crashed into a house? It was like, yeah. I was like, that's my fucking nigga, bro. For real,
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Y'all know like the scene out of Dukes of Hazzards when they jumped that motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what that bitch was like when I hit that goddamn speed bump at 80 fucking miles an hour.
Hell yeah.
No,
I gotta lie to you. He just asked me, who's your favorite swinger? And I was yours, the top one, bro. Because I seen some shit with you. Well, I remember.
Oh yeah, bro.
I remember when the first time we left the city, we went to Indianapolis. It was E.
Yeah.
And I was expecting him to show up on his Hellcat, and he showed up on a green Charger scat pack. I was like, okay. And I ain't gonna lie to you, that bitch was leaking gas. That bitch was fucked up. If you remember.
That bitch was bogus.
That bitch was bogus. And then
That bitch is bogus as hell.
and then we got in there, and I was watching E, bro, and that's the first time we made it on what's it called? We made it somewhere. Like they took a picture of we're on the first page of magazine, I think. Yeah, some magazine. We're on the first page. Me hanging out of E's car.
Oh, I remember E was gonna be on the magazine. I forgot which
Yeah,
one
E,
it
they
was.
put E on the magazine, and that's the first time like I made it with like E on the magazine and shit. And man, I seen E drifting that bitch like it's like a Hellcat.
Going crazy. A little scat pack that could.
Yeah, like bro, E got some talent,
And I ain't gonna lie, I should have won that. I should have won that shit because I made do that spin out in the cat, boy. But it's all good though. You can't win them all. You feel me?
Yeah, he can hear you.
Hey man, I don't know how the fuck you did it, but dude, the fact that you sat on the windowsill of your own car while drifting your own car, you either got some like fucking long ass legs, but damn, that took some fucking skills. I ain't seen
I tried to do
nobody.
it
Hey,
twice.
I ain't gonna lie to you. When I first did it, because I said this before. When I first did it, right? When I first did it in Chicago, before that was my first time ever doing it. Did not practice it. I literally sat on my window. I felt that I could hit the gas and the brake. Oh, I said I'm good. Gone. Hopped right in the pit. You feel me? It, y'all got the floor issue, right?
What is that?
Y'all got the hood floor issue, right?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't hear your ass talk, nigga.
Oh man, I'm letting the guys get active, G.
But nah,
I'll talk to you. Shit,
to
at this
be
point,
real
it's been
throughout
like
the whole thing.
4 times a
Throughout the whole
week.
thing. No, shit. I'm actually, to be real with y'all, I'm coming in. I fly in tomorrow.
You
Tomorrow
flying
night,
tomorrow?
7. Yeah, I'm coming early.
Say less.
I'm
I
gonna be
better
there
see
till Sunday.
Say less. We lit up. We
Oh God!
getting
But I
activated.
was thinking, like when you had asked me the other day, like how did I get in tune with Smurf? And I was low key sitting there thinking about it, and like y'all remember when at a certain point in time on Snapchat where there was like a bunch of like group chats going, like story group chats going around. You know what I'm saying? Everybody could add into it. Motherfuckers just add each other, all types of shit. That's where Smurf ended up finding me from, is from one of them group pages.
Yeah, because I remember the first time he showed up, he didn't know nobody.
You ain't know it's so.
We were at Chuck E. Cheese. We're at Chuck E. Cheese.
I heard about Chuck E.
Chuck E.
Cheese.
Cheese.
Yeah, we're at Chuck E. Cheese. I had my G35.
That was the night dude with the strike got saved. Like they blocked the police from getting into the lot until he got away.
I don't know nothing about that, but I probably I was there and
I'm sure you was. I wasn't there. I just heard about it several times.
yeah, but what's it called? He came in. It was a random ass car because at the time I basically know each car like that showed up.
Yeah.
Like for a second I was like, who's that? And he came in, started drifting. I remind you, I have a G35 and he have a fucking Hellcat. And I will have E say the rest of the story, bro.
You were one of the first that had Infinities because at that point there were like a lot of Mustangs, Mustang Charger.
Yeah, Mustang Charger.
And then I remember when I said, I'm like, oh shit, this is different, Infinity.
And he was drifting. Nobody wanted to go in. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. I felt like I want to protect my city. I ain't gonna lie to you. I want to protect. Like, I'm not gonna let somebody out of the city come in inside like that, or
Vikings
somebody
killer.
like I don't want nobody like that wouldn't know try to show up and take
I can't hear you, babe. I'm just on the phone. I'll show you back.
like how can I say it? It's like to bully us, you know what I mean? And I hopped on my car. And reminds you, he got a 707 Hellcat, and I got a G35 with like almost 300 horsepower. But I was like the only motherfucker. I burned all my tires out. I hopped on my boy's Mustang. I still got videos of that night. I hopped on my boy's Mustang. Same thing. Kept going with E. And man, that's the night that I met E. And it was crazy, bro.
Hey man, shout out to I think the Vikings are doing good this year.
Oh yeah, we going crazy, nigga. What? Just woo, what? Come on now.
Hey.
I ain't gonna lie. Hey, I have my doubts in this new QB we got, boy, but fuck it, he going crazy. I'll give him that.
Hey, we finna fuck the game up, man. E finna be in the city for a week. We finna put some shit in motion, man. We finna start.
Hey man, somebody put me in sound.
We finna start the first version of the documentary. Oh God, you gotta come tell the story on Smurfy behalf for
man. I'll come tell the story.
Chicago versus Minnesota and how y'all got to know each other and shit. G, for real.
But even in a short amount of time, I ain't gonna lie. That's when I say that's my nigga. That's my nigga. You feel me? Like I ain't gonna lie. I went through some shit with Shorty. He done seen some shit in my city. I done seen some shit in his city. You feel me? Like
that's
my dog.
It's real shit with each other.
I want to see motherfuckers. I'm gonna be out there for like damn near a week, nigga. You feel me?
If the weather was nice out,
Man, now that I
we'll
think
take them
about
bikes out.
Smurf,
Nigga, I'm from Minnesota. I don't give a fuck if there's snow on the ground. We out, nigga.
We outside, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
I bet. I got 2 bikes for me and you. Come on.
Hey, I'll throw on a jacket, nigga. We pushing them over.
Hell yeah.
Man, Ford City's perfect
I
for
start
nice
riding
week.
bikes when snow touch.
Facts.
If there's no snow on the ground, I'm outside on that bike.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. You city. Ain't no snow.
I'll pop off.
Yeah. Hey, look, and I ain't gonna lie. Chicago kind of be getting warm time to time. So I can't wait to get out there.
The weather by us is fucking bipolar as a motherfucker.
Yeah, we used to the snow. That's why.
Like 5 minutes will fucking
We had
snowing.
spectators outside with fucking blankets, the Mexican blankets with the lines on them.
Blankets.
The ponchos. Yeah.
We
I ain't
ready
gonna
for
lie.
our weather.
Midwest,
I remember you were wearing one.
Midwest niggas is different,
You were wearing
bro.
one before.
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, I got a video of, like people spinning around in Ford City when everything was iced up.
Hey, the funniest shit ever when motherfucking Super brought his pops to the meet. Super brought his pops to the meet. Like,
Bro, a video blew up because some guy recorded my dad at the meets. I went to go take a leak and I told my dad, hey man, wait for me right here. Next thing you know, I wake up the next day, his ass is all over fucking, like, I think it's on TikTok or some shit, like when you take your abuelo to the meets. And shit. I'm like,
Oh, God.
and like it's blowing up saying, oh, look at that abuelo.
he dropped it in the group chat like, yo, that's my dad.
The funniest thing about parents, I forgot his name. What's his name? That little white kid.
Oh, explicit.
Oh, explicit.
Explicit.
His
When
dad came and picked him
I
up.
fucking pulled him from his ear to the car.
Yeah, hey, we got it. I talked about that on the podcast already. That's on the episode coming soon.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Shout out to him. He made like he's a whole different guy now. From when we first met him, he's a whole different guy. When I first met him, I didn't even like him. I used to make fun of him and shit.
I drew his logo.
Yeah.
But he was a little white
kid, you know what I mean? He was a little kid
hanging in the back of swingers' trunks as they swung.
Wait, is that the little boy I had in my car?
No, that's the handstand boy.
Used to do backflips, flips, handstands.
Yeah, dude, I sketched his
Handstand,
little handstand that's on the moon on his logo.
Yeah.
I sketched that thing for him because he was
For real?
asking for logos. Yeah, so I think it's like stays in.
And back in the day, I never liked him. I used to like. I'm sorry, bro. I used to make. I was fucked up back in the day. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was a little fucked up. I used to make a lot of fun of him. This, and that.
Everybody did.
Yeah, but
Hey, can I tell you something? We Chicago people, and what I realized, we haze motherfuckers to see if they can hang with us.
yeah.
It
You
ain't
know
to
what
pick
I'm
at
saying?
you.
It ain't really to pick at you. We haze motherfuckers to see if you got tough skin and if you could really hang with us. Because at any moment, being from Chicago, some shit might pop off. And if you can't handle a little hazing, you ain't gonna be able to handle if we get into a fight.
Yeah,
no
at
doubt.
work. Even at work, we did so many fucking jokes with the drivers just to see if they can handle that shit or not. Because from what I do, I do chasing. Like it's fucking crazy. It's a war zone.
Dude, I do blue collar work. Mine fucking next door welder. That dude's racist. Fuck.
Yeah, I seen you blow up. I seen you doing some good ass welding.
You gotta have a hard spine for the welding, blue collar work. Man, yeah, you gotta have a hard spine. The fact that the HR told me when I applied to this place, she's like, "You're gonna be hearing some racially things," and I'm like, "Lady, I know,
Hey.
yeah, you just gotta have a hard spine living in Chicago."
Oh yeah.
No, that's facts. Hey, what's funny is last night I was in a bar. It's a Mexican bar, right? And my homie, he a security guard, so we in there kicking it after hours. Gee, motherfucking one of the Mexican guys walk over from the other side and say, "Hey, so why all the black people over here in the corner? What, y'all don't want to hang with the Mexicans?" Like, but shit like that, I think the world needs shit like that again.
Yeah.
Like, the world is too fucking soft now.
Oh man.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to my Middle Eastern brothers. I seen this video. It was like it was a paisa. It was a suburb. You see a paisa having a quinceañera party in the middle, and across the street you see like a
wedding?
another family, and you see the music. Both of them started like playing. Like damn, they almost sound the same shit.
Yeah.
They start taking turns playing the music, showing each other how to dance. This is my dance. This is how you guys dance. I'm like,
Yeah,
man.
Arabs would dance when we dance. It's a whole different story. I don't know if you've seen us. Like it's called Debka. I don't know if you've seen them videos, bro. They go crazy. Man, just, it's all like
Debka?
We do like a line of people. Everybody hold each other's hand, and we start like dancing with our legs. And each all of us do the same moves. And each you can say each part of this country, or each let's say you got just put it as Chicago. Schaumburg, they got their own dance. Oakland, they got their own dance. Chicago, they got their own dance. It's like that. And each country, and all this country, they got their main dance. And when you go to different country, you got their main dance too. You can tell how from the way they dance that which part of the country they're from or which part of the city.
It's almost like a dialect almost.
Yeah, and it's really crazy and it's really hard too. And not everybody can do Debka.
Oh,
and the Debka is really,
I want
really
to say
hard.
the closest thing is Mexicans. We have this thing called
Vito, pull it up. Put up video and stuff.
paisas. We got a thing called La
So
Víbora.
So I got a question. For you too, Super. If you could pick one spot to swing at forever, what would you pick?
I'm biased because I'm a North Side Cook Brothers. That was wide open.
Yeah, Cook Brothers, and I did my first figure eight at Cook Brothers.
Oh man! Not only that, me being biased because I'm the drone shit. Before I figured out how to unlock territories, every time they drop Ford City, I'm like, motherfuckers, I can't fly there.
Yeah, sure.
It's gonna be a whole night of.
Hey,
oh shit, dude.
That's what I call that.
Yeah. Hey, y'all gotta teach me that dance.
It's crazy. And for me, man. I still struggle with that. I still struggle to keep up with that.
I seen you do a dance like that with Omar or something. But yeah, it was something like that.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, back in the day, probably.
Hey.
See, paisas, we got something like that.
You say Cook Brothers. You say Cook Brothers because you did your first figure eight date.
Figure eight, and I hit my first guy over there too.
Damn, what a coincidence.
Yep.
Damn, double homicide.
And I gotta lie to you too. When the corona hits, I was in the same parking lot. Because when the corona hits, everybody was not working, and I was in high school at the time. I dropped out of high school just to go work in the north side. I was selling masks out of my car.
Damn.
And I was making bank, bro.
I bet.
We bought a half a containers, me and the family, and we started selling masks out of the car. It was me, Omar, a couple other guys. I hired a couple people, bro. We were making bank out of that money. Because I was at Cook Brothers. Omar was at Walmart right down the street by the bridge, and my other guy was by Home Depot. There's these three corners. Don't have the Home Depot across the street from Cook Brothers?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, we had a car over there by Aldi, right down the street. Yeah, right down the street by Aldi and Home Depot.
Yeah.
We had a car over there, and I was by Cook Brothers, and Omar was by Walmart, down the street. Man, we're making banks. That's when The
You
first,
telling me that fucking Omar was working down the block from where I was working for God knows
Yeah.
how long, and we never even knew that shit.
bro, he was posted up with his fucking Mustang over there.
And with his Mustang, what the
Yeah, bro, we were making so much money out the fucking masks. Guess how much we selling on each like bag of masks? Like they
Like
had like,
$50.
bro, we used to bag them in like 10, and we used to $1.50 each mask, bro.
damn, dude.
I used to start quick. Like we like okay, a lot of people used to come in and forget their masks, and we used to be like right in front of Walmart, right in front of Cook Brothers, and right in front of Home Depot and Aldi. And man, we were even
Hey,
some
Zuzu,
people.
I just want to let you know, whenever you got some hustles going on, call
We
me.
hustle all the time.
I'm a hustler too. Call
we
me.
hustle all the
I
time.
like making money. Hey, you,
Flores is like,
me
hey,
and
man.
me and you, we the same. Call me.
Like
Flores, like I'm
me and
available
TJ
from 1 to 3 in the afternoon. Hit me up.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Me and TJ
Man,
we
I'm
got on
available.
something.
I make my own
I'll
schedule.
tell you after the podcast. But me and TJ we got on something.
Yeah.
Like I bought my first Escalade out of the fucking stupid ass shit. I don't know if you see my Escalade. I posted it yesterday.
I seen
The
it.
first day, yeah.
That's what I
Yeah.
told Flores. I'm like, man, he's gonna roll up and.
Yeah. He,
No, I
he,
didn't bring it with me because I was at the protest. I was scared like somebody's gonna hit
No,
it.
low key, like I
Hey.
got respect for you guys. You guys have this like animosity where you guys will, if you see the fiend for like or the attack, you guys will go for it.
Uh-huh.
I'm a fucking, if you guys call it goody two shoe, but I remember somebody told me this one time. I ain't gonna say his name. You know who you are. Shout out. But he told me about the iPhone shit where like you can get a couple iPhones and sell it to some motherfucker and like
Oh, yeah.
couple grand.
Oh yeah.
Man, I'm over there. I'm like, damn. Nah. Knowing my luck, my ass is gonna be the first one that like IRS is gonna come knocking on my door or something. I'm
Okay,
like, nah, fuck that.
motherfucking. Hey, E.
Yo,
Man, hit our phone when you motherfucking get in town tomorrow. We gonna coordinate some shit and we gonna all get together.
yeah, I'm gonna hit you. I'm packing my shit up right now.
Yeah, send me your itinerary so we could schedule this shit out.
Get a telly by my house.
Huh?
Get a telly by my house.
Man, you know when I come to town, I don't get no telly, nigga. Fuck out of here.
Zuzu's gonna B&B you.
Nigga, what? Oh, I thought
No, last time when King came over, he took a telly by my house. And what's his name? Brown Boy
Yeah.
took a telly by my house, I think. No, it's Brown Boy.
I stayed in downtown Chicago, but I ain't gonna lie. I done boy, shit.
He wasn't a
Nigga.
plug thug then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't plugged in yet, nigga, but
He locked in now.
I'm
He
surprised
ain't
my
gotta
shit
go
didn't
stay
get fucked
nowhere.
with. I'm surprised my shit didn't get fucked with. That's what shocked me, because I know this last time when I tried to go when I was in Michigan, boy, they tried to steal that crinkled up
Oh
motherfucker.
yeah, I seen it. I called it that night.
Yeah.
They just wanted the motor up that bitch.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say it. No. never
Yeah,
mind.
we ain't gonna say that now.
Nah.
Hey, we gonna get off this
I'ma
line
hit
before
y'all
we get too crazy.
Yeah.
Say
Yeah,
the juice
before y'all
shit
get
from
too
when you
crazy,
down.
I'm gonna hit y'all, bro. I'm gonna see y'all soon, nigga. I'm literally.
All right, my
Well,
nigga.
that's
See you in a
I gotta
minute,
go check
gang.
in for my
We'll see
shit. So,
Love you,
I'm
brother.
in.
Love,
y'all.
bro.
look.
Right, that's your. That's your.
Oh yeah. You ain't even gotta do that. I'm gonna just pull it by the cord. See, when we gonna get some more headphones. We just been bullshitting.
Well, yeah, like it's.
I'm gonna leave this bottle at the studio. For the others that don't know, these guys drink Hennessy. This is like some weak shit. So I brought some Knob Creek for the real ones that will actually, know how to handle their liquor.
Man, look, this
Bring
Knob
this
Creek
shit
got
up,
me
Vic.
so motherfucking hot. Hey, I'm about to look. A bitch better not think twice tonight. She gonna get fucked crazy. For real. This 100 proof.
Knob
No
Creek.
wonder why my homie be at the crib with his wife getting off the game and shit before we finish matches and shit. I understand now, my nigga. I understand. Uncle Jerome's in the house.
I drone for Forza now. I don't drone for the streets.
And you have Forza. Shout out Forza.
Hey, no, so no bullshit, Super. Like, now I got a couple questions for you because you ain't really got to talk. You've talked, but you ain't get to talk about you. And Zuzu had started motherfucking giving you your credit. And I've been saying this for a minute. Like, man, Super one of the most underrated motherfuckers. Like,
And he did so much for us. I swear to God, bro. He give it like each one of us. Like you got people that you got photographers right now. Well, like he will like you personally, okay?
Yeah.
He will give you so much credit that you don't deserve.
Yeah.
No, he's a real one, and he's straight up with everybody. You drifted that. He will post it as is. He would not edit it when you fuck up. He would not He probably edit some shit, but like he will leave it on like in the video. You know. What I mean?
When I first started, if you guys, I know most of you guys don't go like way far back in the Instagram page, but if you go way back, I was around before Reels were a thing. Reels nowadays, they want to be 10 seconds. They want to be 6 seconds even.
Oh yeah, 10 seconds.
Shorty posted whole
My
footage.
videos are like 12 minutes long. The video of that night of the Mexican independence.
Oh yeah, 12 minutes long.
8 minutes long, and but you see the whole weekend. See, I didn't want just a little bit of the night. I don't want to like a 6 second. Okay, here's a rollback. That's it. No, here's the entire weekend.
This is how it played out.
And then back then, if you flipped your phone, it actually switched it to the whole screen.
Yeah.
Now it's just Instagram just kind of keeps it in that little small ass shit. But yeah, before I was around, before Reels were a big ass thing, before Vertical were a big ass thing.
But I want to say this, Super, like, dog, the way you chase cars down, do you be scared when you be chasing motherfuckers? Like, do you be nervous that you might hit them? Because the reason I asked this, the legitimate reason I asked this is because, one, you can't see nothing going on around you with them goggles on. You literally only see
and who would be like close to the pit. Imagine like he had goggles on and some fucking dude lost control and fucking hit him. No. I'll give you credit for that.
Pre-goggles, it was I have a Mavic Air, and I know it's not much, but if you think about like a 0.10 of a second delay, think about a 0.10 of a second delay, and that's what I was looking at the time. I was looking at the remote, and the remote had my phone on it, and it was a delay in it by maybe a second. I was following you guys, trying to anticipate where you guys are spinning. So it's not only like flying in there. I see you guys going in circles. I see you guys going in circles. Yeah, but if I see that little flip, I know you guys are about to do a 360 and go the other way.
You can tell like when like it's done because you get to a point like for me, I don't like I gotta feel the car. Like some people like will turn up their music all the way up. No, I turn it all the way down. I gotta feel my car. I gotta listen to my car. Gravity. I gotta feel it. Like when I know when like I'm gonna spin out, and I know when I can keep
So
going.
when I see you guys hit that back end, and I saw you guys kind of throw that thing back end, by the time I'm seeing it, you guys had already done it.
Yeah.
But I already saw you guys doing it. I think Reaper. I don't know if you ever be on the pod, but Reaper, he was the one that had the
we
LEDs
definitely
on
reached
the
out to Reaper.
Oh hell yeah!
LEDs
was he the one that had the LEDs?
No, that was Nick.
Or Skyler.
No,
the LEDs on the brake pads on the LEDs.
That was Jawad with the Camaro.
The Camaro.
Oh
right?
yeah, Jawad. Yeah, with the Camaro.
Dude,
yeah, with
Jawad. I
Jawad.
remember like the closest shot I ever had was he almost hit my the drone, but by the time I had seen the drone like almost hit the shot, I was already pulling up because I knew he was coming at me.
Yeah.
But man, that shot was just fucking beautiful.
No, the most riskiest one I seen for you when you chased me when I was out of the window. I was like, damn, he got some balls.
Yeah, Zoo had a fucking huge ass Cuban in his hand.
Yeah, had a
and I was
Cuban
following
cigar
him
in my
with
hand.
the FPV, and his ass almost, I swear to God, I almost clipped a Cuban with my drone and shit.
And that night, you know how I didn't have no lighter, and there was the Subaru guy with the fucking hood exit, like the hood exhaust exit.
The hood exhaust?
Yeah. And he
You
was
flamed
shooting
your
flame.
Cuban up through the
and I had
hood
somebody, hey, listen, somebody was taking a video. I have it. I was going to look for it. And I swear I walked inside the crowd that was around him, put my Cuban cigar on the fucking fire, and I take it back, hit it, put it back because you need like to hit a couple times before it started. I was like, thank you, and I walked away.
When they got that clip, I knew somebody got that clip out there.
Somebody got it.
I have it on my phone, but I gotta look for it. I got so many videos. It was the funniest shit ever.
Man, yeah, hell yeah. They're the OGs back in the day, man.
Oh man, I miss them days because like
I'm glad to have been on with you, Zoo, because I told myself I was only gonna be on with an OG, someone I feel more comfortable with. Like I've been with it for a long time.
Nowadays, like the other day I looked in the crew group chat, like, oh, who the fuck are all these people?
Yeah.
And
I mean, respect to all the modern day people, but it's like, yeah, dude, just seeing the nowadays people, it's like, oh, who the fuck is that? And chances are there's somebody who was already been in the scene, but they changed their name.
They changed their name and stuff, but like when we started the crew, all of us were like talking about he gotta do something special, and we gotta walk up to him, and like he gotta be like special, like he gotta know how to spin, or he gotta like he go crazy or something. Nowadays, I'm sorry to say that they're recruiting anybody with a nice car. You know what I mean? You got a Charger? Oh, come in with us. You got this? You come in with us. It got to a point at one time we had more than 50 people.
One of the biggest media's guys, I'm not gonna say name, in one of the biggest crews.
Actually, you took.
He didn't want to be in the crew. He did not want to be in the crew.
Wait, again?
One of the biggest media's guys.
Yeah.
He did not want to be in that crew. And I don't know,
Probably by the face.
Yeah, he's always on the windows. He didn't want to be in that crew, but there was a little bit of a mix up, and I remember it was like,
because at some point everybody wanted to be in the crew.
Yeah.
And after that, when they start fucking up.
So question, because I keep hearing that 312 was the only crew.
It was the only crew, yeah.
Who started 312? Tell us that.
Started 3-1 crew. Bobby
G and Mario.
Bobby G and Mario. Then I came around, and
but
then
low key, Bobby said he started it in a way, like he said he started with his own classmates in a way. Like,
oh yeah.
So
Bobby did.
Bobby,
in a high school.
Yeah, shout out my boy Bobby. I didn't see him for a while.
Yeah, dude, he blew
okay.
the fuck up.
Yeah.
Hey, Super, question. Was that who you introduced me to, little short ass white kid?
Yeah.
And at Forest City?
If he was a little blonde kid, yeah, because like
you was like, he's an OG, and he kind of looked like Macaulay Culkin.
Listen, you know what's crazy?
Yeah.
When he started the crew, he had no license. He bought his first car.
yeah.
With no license, he used to ride him and Mario to the city. And he, imagine like a 14 years old.
G8 Mario, right?
G8 Mario. Rio, when he had the BMW.
So those guys were the pioneers of
312 crew.
Yeah, they started 312 crew. In a blatant, like kind of like a rough draft of what the history was. Once some of the crew got a little bit famous, they branched off and made another crew.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like, okay, so we had 312 for like 2 years, straight up, the best crew in the city.
Easy.
Then we had some new guys come around. They made their name for a couple months. They blew up without mentioning no names. They blew up.
Like, no, it wasn't, like I'm telling you, because I was like, it was some of the main crew members, the one that made 312 famous. They decided to split off and make that other crew.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's 100%
so that was
facts.
the other crew that made it because of the famous guys.
Yeah.
The ones that brought 312 up, the ones that made 312 who they are.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Branched off.
312 made them. Because I remember
It's
one
either
of
that
them.
or vice versa. Because if you think about it, it's like that story of the chicken and the egg.
Look,
You never know who made who first.
because I got proof of that. Because when they first started going out to meets, he showed up the same night that E and the Hellcat showed up. I will never forget that day. He showed up. He had a nice car. At the time, it was best looking car that I seen.
Oh yeah.
And it was like, you know how to spin it? Because I already burned my tires, my boy's tires. It was my boy in a Mustang. I'm not gonna mention his name because his name is hot right now. The gray Mustang, right? You guys remember the gray Mustang?
I remember.
It used to be black, then he made it gray.
5-0.
Oh,
It's a
yeah.
It's all 5.0 Mustang. That's an old one.
Yeah.
So I already burned his tires. I burned my tires. And he showed up, and I was like, you know how to spin it? He was like, no, I never spinned it before. I just bought it. And I was like, okay, bet. Hop in next to me. And I was like, I'm straight up. If I hop in somebody's car, I be straight up with him. Mechanic issue, on you. Body issues, like, if we hit something, it's on me. And I'm ready to pay for it. I would never hop in somebody's car if I don't have money in my pocket or my bank account. I drift that bitch like it's like no tomorrow. I was going so fucking wild. I'll show you a video. It's easy to pull that up. I drifted it, bro. I drifted it better than him. And he got salty.
Wait, who?
I'll show you right now.
No names.
No names. You gonna show me the car?
Yeah.
All right,
Me and him,
cool.
we're on bad terms right now.
I think I already know.
I think I told you over the phone about it.
Yeah,
I was like, make sure he's not here.
yeah. I know. Damn it, man. Hey.
Is that you?
Yeah, that's him.
Hey Vito, you been real quiet. Vito, you been real quiet, dog.
Holy shit.
Look,
You said I've been real quiet.
that's
Yeah,
me
you been real
spinning the car.
quiet,
I'm trying to
dog.
let him talk, you know?
You over here on your ninja shit for real, motherfucking got
And
the
that's
got
the first time me
shiesty
driving
on.
a Charger. I'm not trying to be cocky, but like that's the first time hopping in like something bigger than my car, like bigger than like what I'm used to.
Yeah.
And look what I did.
Man.
And like
Remember when you took that video? Crazy, right?
Dude,
Years
hell
ago.
yeah,
No,
dude.
3 years.
you took one of my best fucking videos in the G35. I was spinning. I was taking the whole fucking parking lot. I was going wide as fuck.
Where at?
In Fort City. I was going wide. I was going wide until that's the night that I met Sally, that tattoo guy. That's the night that I met him. I usually seen him, but I was scared to walk up to him. He
Dude,
kinda-
low-key, I want to get a tattoo from him. I'm like, man, I probably can't afford his ass.
no, but like because when I first met him, he looked a little scary. I'm sorry, Sally, but he looked kind of a little scary. Looked a little scary. I ain't gonna lie to you. And I didn't want to walk up to the wrong guy and start talking to him, and something happened. We in Chicago, you know what I mean?
Oh,
And
yeah.
from far away, he looked like a game banger. I'm sorry, Sally. 'cause
Yeah,
he got
dude, he's
face
like
tattoo.
tatted up from like head to toe, dude. Hell yeah.
You know I love you, Sally. My bad, bro.
MS-13 Sully.
Yeah.
MS-13 Sully is crazy.
Yeah, dude, he's like head to
Wait
toe with
a
tats,
minute.
dude.
Yeah. And
Disclaimer, he's not
you would
MS-13.
I still have it. I think you might have it. I was going crazy in Fort City, and he came in and cut me off right away. And like came in, cut me off, and started drifting. Because I was taking all the spotlight that night, and he came in and started drifting. He went against me. And we parked up, and then that's when he told me, oh, you got talent. Get on that. And like after that day, I started going crazy. Each weekend, I used to go 3 times to Tire Zone. Each day,
Damn,
a
but
3-day
you had
weekend.
to plug two of the tires, so even if you used up.
Okay, about Friday. Okay, we got
Plug
Friday,
don't
Saturday.
always come through, though.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
plug
saying-
so
don't
last
always-
minute.
Friday,
You were
Saturday.
plugged, like, at
Yeah.
the time.
Friday, Saturday. Yeah, I had the plug from my work. But Sunday,
All you.
all on me. And still, with my plug, I used to pay too.
Hey,
You know what I mean?
No,
I-
I mean that
I
just
just-
shows dedication.
Yeah.
I just recently learned about Tire Zone. Like, it was late as fuck one night, and I motherfucking caught a motherfucker.
Yo, right now, shout out to my boy from Tire Zone, Mr. What do we call him? I don't know.
They got new owners now, but at the time when we went there, it was just me and him.
No, same owner.
Nah, different owner. But
No.
at the time when
It's still
Wait,
Sam.
who'd
No,
you
it's
get?
still Sam.
Who'd you get tires from, Florist?
Tire Zone.
Tires on?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
still
I
Sam, but
I
he-
caught a flat. Nobody had my size, but
Tire Zone
somebody.
have it.
I got to give a shout out to Tay for putting me on.
I
hit
put
me like,
everybody
yeah,
on with Tire Zone. When we
That's the
first
one thing I
started,
learned, that like you guys with your specific like custom sports cars, because that Kevin,
Mm-hmm.
we did a photo shoot. His brother is the one that I grew up with.
Uh-huh.
We were doing photo shoots throughout Chicago. I'll show you a little bit later, but we shot right outside Soldier Field. I got a nice shot of him.
I think I remember something you posted something about
But
that.
I remember him saying like there was a couple spots where like, oh, this is a beautiful spot. He's like, oh, I can't go down that block because I can't go over the speed bumps or shit like that. But I remember thinking like, he said he'll pop a tire, he'll bust a tire. I'm like, man, Zoo will come here in a minute and give you a tire, dude.
Yeah, because Tire Zone was the spot, and I told everybody about because nobody knew about it. Probably just a couple people, and I started telling them because I used to drop off tires for him.
Is that the one where people had on their stories where like every time like they would be and it's like stacks of tires on the side?
Yeah.
So
that's the only tire shop that all the drivers went to. And we would actually meet up there before we would go to the meets. We would pull up, everyone would put up there. Everyone get new tires from last.
We get tires together and
roll out together,
or even have a few backups.
And see, that's what I'm saying. We got to get back to shit like that. All the drivers being in sync, the hosts being in sync.
Right now, no, I can lie to you. It got to a point before I left.
Being in sync.
Before I left, it got to a point nobody fucked with nobody.
Yeah. But that's because motherfuckers got big headed. I'm better than you.
Like, it got to a point when
it's okay to have friendly competition.
King of the Pits.
Yeah,
I was not even rolling with my own crew.
Damn.
I rolled up. I was.
You just represented Chicago. Period.
Just me and myself, and like whatever happened. Yeah. And that night, I would never forget that night because everybody turned their back on me because there was like so much drama going in the middle. And everybody stopped talking to me except La Toxica and Sally.
Shout out to La Toxica. She was the first female that actually like
swinged.
Man, dude, she broke through the ceiling and shit. Yeah.
Hey, I'm going to tell y'all this, and I'm going to say this story because I got to. My first introduction to La Toxica wasn't a swinging story. She was using people as bowling pins with her car. She was running motherfuckers over at Mariano's. That shit was crazy. I don't know what happened, but she hit like 6 motherfuckers leaving Mariano's. It was crazy. Yeah.
Gotta get away from the CPD.
No, she wasn't trying to get away from the CPD. She was running from an ass whooping. Somebody was trying to whoop her ass that night or something.
No, shout out to her. I didn't see her for a while, and she usually bring us around. Like last year, she brought us around to her crib. She had the whole crew in her crib and shit. Shout out to her.
Yeah, she was the first one that I remember seeing. Like, damn, females tossing that shit.
Yeah, but like,
don't worry, I'm a find me a badass bitch, and I'm gonna teach her how to swing.
La Tóxica. Quiero que vengas al podcast para que andes...
English, motherfucker.
Y si no hablas inglés, y si no hablas español, quiero que vengas en el podcast que andas en...
English, motherfucker. I don't know what you're saying.
Estamos aquí para los de Telemundo, Univision, para los que hablan español. We're trying to increase our demographic.
Yeah, we can increase the demographic, but goddammit, put me in the loop. Teach me Spanish or shut the fuck up.
Hey, man, low-key, we got to get, what's up? Dude, I've been following this guy from UK, from the Street Sweepers UK or Street something UK. Dude, we got to get you guys on the podcast, but from across the pond.
On the podcast?
On the podcast, and, you know, the sexy
You mean podcast?
Podcast.
What was it called? That night? When, like, it was King of the Pits.
Yeah.
I don't know who started calling me the King of the Pits before that night happened. Like that part. No, Uncle Panda. I call him Uncle Panda.
Panda.
Shout out Panda, man.
Shout out Panda. Panda. Uncle Snoop.
Uncle Snoop.
We don't do governments,
he's
man.
The one who got me. He's the one who called me DK name. He was like, every time he see me, oh, what up, DK? DK this, DK that. And personally, I don't call myself DK. I just put it on my because I liked it. You know what I mean? But I don't like right now. Like I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm trying to take it off my Instagram name too, because I stepped out. I fucked up so many times, but I still like.
Hey,
you didn't fuck up.
Listen to me. That's a part of life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We fuck up to learn how to do shit better. So for you to motherfucking keep saying you fucked up, niggas is giving you the name DK for a reason. So go ahead and take it. Because when I tell you, bro, everybody I talked to that was from the OG days, they say, you got to talk to Zuzu. You got to talk to Zuzu. You got to talk to Zuzu. You, like, And I'm like, all right. And then I'm going, and motherfuckers start sending me footage of you. And I'm like, oh, this nigga crazy. He's a fucking dog with this shit.
I told myself I want to come on only with an OG. And dude, Zoo is a fucking OG name.
Thank God. But like, let me tell you how it started. Like how I started swinging and stuff.
Yeah.
So it was after Corona. I was a little depressed. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was a little depressed. I was going through some shit. And I started going to the park and chill, and I was like, it's not all that, but I like when we get together, me and Omar and some of my other guys.
You told me a little earlier, y'all did the burnout, and dude cussed y'all out.
Yeah, he cussed us out, but I used to like the drive over there. We would go over there and leave from over there. I didn't like staying over there, but I like the.
But you like to drive there and back.
We drive behind each other, cut up cars. We used to go crazy.
Yeah, that cruise,
man. We used to go crazy, especially me and Omar. Like I'll give it to Omar. He's the only motherfucker that I trust either driving behind me or I'm driving behind him. When we go between cars and shit, he understands me, I understand him. But
and that's important.
Synchronicity.
Yeah. Like we understand each other, and I like that. So I told you that one night we showed up to White Castle, and I was like, damn, that's some nice shit. Like that's when I first bought my G35. I was like, I want to try, and I went in. I didn't even know how to turn off my traction.
Good thing you ain't blow your motherfucking shit
God knows
up.
how many times I've been to a meet where I see the crowd come up to the windows and say, turn off your traction, turn off your traction, turn off your traction.
Because motherfuckers about to blow their shit up.
Yeah,
I just watched
my
the
G35, I used to do like a burnout without my traction off. I will do it. You know how a charger is? Like you got to turn it off twice. Like it's 2 steps for it. It was the same thing. So I used to do burnouts easily, but like I gotta turn off my traction, like fully turned off. I didn't know how to turn it off. The first time I went in, I fucked up. Then I parked up. I looked it up on YouTube. I turned off the traction. Then I went back in. I kind of got it and not got it. I spun out a couple times. Then the next weekend came around. I went in. I did something a little crazy. Like I did my thing, and I liked it. And so one night, it was so fucking hyped up, and that's the night that I met him. It was packed as fuck. That was the night that I came back from. That was the first night that I came back from New York, because I stayed in New York for a whole month. And that's the night that I met Vito. Everybody was going crazy, and I went in the pit with another. It was my first time was my first time doing tandem with somebody.
Who you doing tandem with?
I did it with a Lexus, and I did it with another G37.
Okay.
Damn,
and I think if you remember, we came head to head. Like he spun out, and we came head to head. I'll pull out the video.
I think I've seen that.
As
video.
far as I remember, the oldest tandem that I have is the one that Z Sides copy was a ketchup and mustard guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. We had the first night we did the intersection. We had a tandem too. Me and the BMW guy.
Shout out to whoever had the tandem at White Castle. It was a ketchup and mustard. It was a yellow.
It was Mike. It was Mike and
Mike Wazowski.
Yellow, yeah, the yellow
Mike.
Charger,
That's my boy Mikey. Miss you, Mikey.
Maybe Fanta.
Yeah, and his boy, I forgot his name. Yeah, they used to call them ketchup and mustard. That's the night right here.
Nah, this is something you guys aren't gonna know about. You guys remember the green Charger, the Striker?
That's what I was talking about.
Scat Pack?
That's what I was talking about at Chuck E. Cheese.
A Striker Charger.
Wide body?
Yeah, that was like he was teasing the cops all over the parking
Always.
lot.
I think I know who.
That was a couple years ago.
A few days later, I did a video shoot for a guy. And he's telling me all about the meets. He's like, yeah, dude, my guy got his car stolen. And he seen it at the beach.
Okay.
I'm sitting in the back seat like, get the fuck out of here.
And he chased him. and he chased him and started shooting at him and shit.
Dude, we're heading to the photo shoot. And he's like, here, let me call. Dude, this guy called his boy up and like had him on the phone while I'm in the backseat. Like, he said, yeah, man, my guy saw your car in the backseat. The dude was like fucking cool as hell by this point. He's like, yeah, man, you know, hey, they're going to pay me out for it. It's cool for, you know, he didn't give a fuck.
No, that night, he seen like his car swinging and it was like he's in the cop. They chased him.
Oh, yeah,
I know
they
the
tried to
guy.
get him, yeah.
Yeah, but that's the tandem I was telling you about.
Isn't that the black Charger?
Yeah, the same guy from the Black Charger.
The Challenger, right? The same
Black Challenger from White Castle. That's the night I'm telling you about.
White Castle. Damn, dude. Yeah.
Me and him came head to head. Like we stopped it, like we catched it.
And even nowadays, it's hard to find people do tandems like pretty
that's
good.
That's the night that made
Hurts
me feel
and Will,
in
the
love.
best tandem I ever seen.
Hurts and who?
Hurts and Will.
Hurts and Will.
Also, I'm lying. Feast and I want to say it's Blacklisted 5.0. It was a Mustang, but his shit wasn't black then. And he motherfucking did a rollback on Feast. Oh, my God.
I don't know if you remember White Castle days. We had a black dude. He used to do YouTube. He had a blue Mustang. He went in. He used to be friends with
I feel like I know who you're talking about.
Donut Montana. He had a black Mustang, too.
His was the only supercharged 5.0 Coyote.
Yeah.
Custom edition, 101 in Chicago.
Yeah, it was a blue Mustang.
No, I seen this one dude. He had a vlog. I want to say it was more of a vlog, but he has a Mustang now. He was buddies with Big Bort.
I might have a video.
Big Boy RT.
I remember finding his YouTube, and you see a shot of my drone go over his head, and he's like, "Oh,
I think I seen that clip. I think I seen that clip.
I don't know. If,
dude, man.
I don't know if you were there, but that's the same night we did the tandem. That's the night that made me fall in love with the car scene.
Like, it wasn't like.
If you remember that video, if you were there, I was on top of the Hummer dancing with a whole bunch of guys. And everybody was that White Castle. Everybody was recording me and shit, and I was so hyped up. That night, I bought
4 sets of tires.
I bought like 5 or 6. I can't really remember, but I bought a lot of tires.
Man, dude, you know that BP that's on the block from there on Archer? It was the BP, the first gas station right next to
No, it was Shell, not BP, Shell.
No, it was BP when I lived there. Literally lived in the apartment building on that block.
That's how you found the takeovers?
No. And that's the fucked up thing. I lived on that block for maybe 2 or 3 years. I would always hear the vroom, vroom. I was always thinking it was like on the expressway shit. But literally, if I maybe looked out my window, it was White Castle right outside my window right there. But I never
You talking
knew
about
that
the gas
shit was
station?
happening.
Oh, the PP, like,
The
okay,
BP,
on the
it's
left
on
side.
Archer. Yeah, it's on Archer Avenue.
Because there's the one, like, right here.
No.
No, you talking about, I know what you talking about.
OG Shell.
Yeah, Shell.
No, this was
Shell definitely. Hey, if we could get Shell back busting this summer, let's make it happen.
I remember when Shell first popped up.
We need to cut off all motherfucking
Were you guys at Ford
everything.
or Shell? Because I remember when Addies dropped, people were regrouping at Shell, and Shell
was the regroup spot. So
And
regroup spot.
And it would be just not everybody though. It would be just the main people.
The main people. We just go over there,
But
fill up gas, get something to drink, and
I remember
get back
I pulled
out.
up to Ford City, and I remember seeing the stories. Shell got lit the fuck up. Or you guys are at Shell? Or
I have
you
a
guys at
video,
Ford?
but I have a video, and this video will be stuck in my mind the whole time. Like we had a group. Like if you see them in real life, you will never come across your mind. They showed up to the car meets. You got some billionaires, and I know them personally. And you might know a couple of them. But we had some people with expensive ass cars. I swear to God, we had some billionaires rolling with us.
Fro's like, I got him.
I don't know if you guys know Shu Wu. Shout out
Shooter Woo.
Shooter Woo.
Shooter Woo
What's
sounds
funny
familiar.
is everybody call him Shu Woo. I never met him personally, but since I started following him, I always been like Shooter Woo.
Yeah. He's a real hustler, bro.
He's a friend. He's more than that, you know.
Yeah.
Wait. Hold on. I'm finna fuck y'all head up, because if I think it's who I think it is.
The guy who played poker or gambles, I can say.
No, I had this one guy I filmed for him. He had a Mercedes or a BMW, really high class.
Mel.
And
Black?
Beto Sanchez.
Was Shu Woo black?
No,
he's not black. He's Mexican.
Mexican or Puerto Rican.
Oh, well then this ain't the same Shu.
When I first met him, I thought he was Jewish. I gotta lie to you.
No,
Okay,
this guy
yeah.
named Beto. Beto, he has his own barbershop in Joliet. This dude has like a barbershop / lounge. Where I shit you not, the way you see the setup here now, right here would be a barbershop. and a bar next to it in the
same
same
thing.
spot.
Same thing as my bar.
Yeah,
same thing as my barber.
He swung one time, and I'm like, I remember following him, and he contacted me. He's like, "Hey, dude, I'm about to open a brand new seat on my barbershop. It's a like high luxury chair. Can you come film the big out?" I'm like, "Damn, hell yeah,
That's shoe right there. He's a real hustler, bro. Like,
yeah, shoot to the woo. Shoot the woo.
Yeah.
Shoot the woo. I follow him too, but I know a nigga named Shoe Woo for real. Black dude.
Bro, the
real
craziest
hustler.
night was Shoe. He came up to me. I came up to him. I was like, "Did you ever spin your car?" That's when I started seeing Havoc. And
shout out to Havoc.
yeah, shout out Havoc.
Shout out Havoc. That's the OG group.
He's
Hey,
an OG.
can we give Fanta a shout out?
Shout out Fanta. I got you with your girl
Fanta.
in the yellow thunder
Hey,
and lumber.
Pour me a little bit more of this. Hey, look, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. As bad as I want to keep going,
Yeah, we're running out of
we
time.
we running out of time like a motherfucker, and this shit getting good, and I feel bad. But we coming back for a part 2. So this week, I'm gonna let you know when E coming. You come,
If E still-
Super. You bring your ass too. You got. Hey. I don't want
fuck
to
that,
make
I'll
no
come.
excuses. Yeah. We gonna
cost
do a
me
part
damn-
2 to this, cause like I see where it's going, and me and you, we already had a 30-40 minute conversation
hell yeah,
prior
We
to
didn't even
this.
scratch the surface.
Hey,
Yeah.
I really want you to motherfucking throw the confetti in the air and knock some people off their high horse before you go.
Man. I don't know what to say.
You know what to say. You said it already.
Like, you gotta stop. Like, some people. Okay, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you one story, but I don't know. I don't want to start no drama again. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
like 312 when and I don't want to say it in a nice way because I don't want to start no drama. You know what I mean?
Man, hey, keep it thorough, G. That's what we made this podcast for. You know what I'm saying? It's
after Rio left the crew,
yeah,
it's not the same no more.
for sure.
Because how you gonna? I'm sorry, Snow. You know I love you to death. Me and you, we did a lot together. We've been through some shit together too. But like, I don't know. Like, you're not a swinger to run a crew, one of the biggest crew in the city. And like, you started from media to run the crew, and there's a lot of people that deserve to run the crew. And I know if you did some good job on the media, but like on the street, it's not the same no more. You know what I mean, with the crew. And that's what made me step back a little bit from the crew. Like, I took it off my bio. I still claim 312 all day long. The OG 312, not the new 312 crew. Because right now, I only know 3 or 4 niggas from 312. You know what I mean? But like, you can't bring a spectator to run a whole crew. I'm just being honest, bro. I'm just being honest, like. And I talked about it like with a lot of guys, and it never came across my mind. But when I sat down and thought about it, it's like it's not gonna work like that. You know what I mean? And that's what brought the crew down. You gotta leave your your emotions or your.
What is this?
Your feeling?
You're representing a brand.
Yeah, you gotta leave your feelings out of the work or the stuff you do.
Yeah.
And that's what I feel. That's what Snow getting mixed up with. Her feeling, like how her relationship with somebody in the crew, and how her relationship with somebody else in the crew, and it's gonna be a whole different story.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you. It's like,
But that also come down to the fact that she a female.
plus she's a female.
She can't handle the shit the way we do. Like
She has to pull punches.
yeah, like
I honestly like as much as I love Snow, and I love Snow to death.
Me too, bro. I love Snow. I love you. I'm sorry, but
she's a great motherfucking individual, and she show everybody love. But when she don't like somebody, the snake come out.
Yeah, he's out of the picture.
Yeah, like, and that's why when I had on the show, I brought up the shit between her and Super, because like Super didn't get the recognition he deserved because Snow was blacklisting him.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, no, all right. This probably won't make the pod, and Raw, if you're listening to this.
No, it's definitely making the pod. We're not cutting shit out.
All right. Personally, I'm like fucked up because we're damn near to the bottom of a Knob Creek 100 proof. This is what I'd say fucked up 312 in my mind. You remember when Mr. Goddamn was coming for the first time? The first time. Strictly Sideways was taking every motherfucking media and swinger from 312. They were taking this. They took Poseidon. They took Plum. They took all the top motherfuckers.
I told you about it.
We reached out to 312 and told them, all right, let's be diplomatic. This is what, when I listen to the pod about 312, they're saying, oh, we want peace and unity. Dude, I was laughing the whole fucking time. Fuck that shit. You didn't want 312. You didn't want peace and you didn't want unity.
Okay.
You were in the chat, right?
I was in the chat. Yeah.
When they were asking, all right, fine, let's be diplomatic. Tay and TJ, you guys, I hate that term, keep my name out your mouth. But motherfuckers, if you guys are going to back me up right now. Tay and TJ reached out to Snow and 312 and said, fine, you take Mr. Goddamn Weekend, we'll take Cinco de Mayo. And at this point, Strictly Sideways was taking the media. We were taking swingers, we were taking media. Snow said, no, fuck you guys. We'll take Cinco de Mayo and we'll take Mr. Goddamn.
It doesn't work that way.
No, and we say, oh, what the fuck, dude? Are you kidding me? Are you really going to be a bitch about this? We're trying to be diplomatic. Yeah. This is why every time when I listen to the podcast, when I'm editing and shit, and I'm listening to this, like, no, that's not how it went. No, Strictly Sideways, Tay and TJ. If you guys want to fucking say, like, nah, we ain't, backing that shit up, I'm telling you, I'm putting your names right now. Tay and TJ. I told we were all, and so did Just Nick. We asked 312, you guys want to split this? Let's make this a multi-diversity. Let's make 312 was like, oh no, we're the top dogs. We don't want to get fucking taken.
But then, like you say, y'all went on some diplomatic shit, and then Snow turned around and got mad when they didn't want to give her no event for Chicago versus everybody. Yeah. This is cause and effect.
All right.
No. You gotta understand that.
Every Addy we popped.
No.
This was after that first little like shenanigans that happened. Uh-huh. The first big event that Strictly Sideways was gonna pull up. 5 Addies were called, and 5 Addies were called up in the Citizen Report. Were shots fired.
Shots fired, yeah.
Shots fired on the Addies that we called. How the hell are you going to know? And she knew the Addies before we called them. But yet every Addy we called was popped.
That's what come back to the same point from the beginning. That's like...
You got to take your emotions out.
You got to take your emotions out. Because back in the day, it was one list, okay? I ain't going to lie to you. One list will go out for 3 or 4 people that had...
All night.
Had their spotlight on them. If you didn't have the spotlight on you, you're out of the picture.
You're out of the picture.
You're out of the picture. So basically, we used to make a list, okay? So go out to me, to Sally, Reaper, 312 Jenny. Who else used to get the list? Vito. Just the people that had the spotlight on and used to spend a lot of time and a lot of money and a lot of... It was like...
It was our time, man.
It was our time. Like, it was like, you're so invested in this shit, and they deserve to get the list before anybody else. And they never posted it before everybody else. Everybody was on point. We had a little group chat. post it, everybody will post
The
it.
one damning evidence that I have is that in the Strictly Sideways chat, we posted, what was that site by...
I was never in the Strictly Sideways chat.
No, okay. But you remember that spot in the museum? By the museum? It was of Science and Industry by like the 90th and the Expressway. When we called it on the Sideways chat, 312 replied immediately when we posted, "Hey, cops are already there." They replied, you know, I'm not going to say names. They replied, "Oh, I know." How the fuck are you going to know that a cop is at a site before we post it on the public?
Oh, yeah.
How the fuck are you going to know that a cop is on a site?
There's a lot of some petty shit. That's stuff fucked up.
And that's the thing. Like, so what's crazy, Super, you were the first person I encountered that told me, like, hey, Snow good at what she do, but you gotta watch her.
Yeah.
And at first I didn't understand it, but I understood it because I'm seeing she's like one of the only female hosts on the scene when I stepped on the scene. Not knowing that it's picking you up. Not knowing that 312 Jenny was a host, was the first female host.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
I'll give her credit. She used to host.
I did not know that.
I did not know
she
that.
Hosted. Like back in the day, she hosted.
Oh, was she that ghost host? I remember.
And y'all know what's crazy?
No,
Jenny,
out of her page.
Y'all know what's crazy? Jenny is my assistant on the Ramos bouquets, them big ass bouquets.
Shout out to Jenny that
so
night right before Christmas.
I didn't even fucking know. Yeah, shout out to Jenny. Motherfucking Nightmare Before Christmas, anime motherfucking bouquet. We did that. Yeah.
Nah, because me and her was.
I had no clue that she was a host.
Yeah,
so finding out the information, I'm like, damn. Because my first episode with Snow was based off the love Snow gave me from the moment I stepped on the scene. How she always like gave me advice, told me who to watch for, woody woody woo. But then I started to realize
that's the people she does not like.
Yeah,
you gotta bring your emotion. You gotta leave your emotion on the side. And
gotta
shout out to Active Private, man.
You gotta. Motherfucking. It's a situation that went on, and she reached out to some of my shorties about an event that they hosting at the end of this month, and I just had to tell them straight up, like, hey. You gotta motherfucking learn and know and understand that when Snow come volunteering information, you need to ask yourself, what is her ulterior motive?
Yeah.
And it's nothing against you, Snow, at all. It's just the fact that you a woman and you use your emotions first. So when you hear this, because you're going to hear this, I'm going to make sure that this is heard, because this is called checks and balances. You are creating a dysfunction amongst the community, whether you believe that you are.
Because being a host, something serious.
It's something serious, but when you step in and you start saying shit about people, and people get close to other people that you saying shit about, and they not seeing the shit that you telling them, it makes you look bad, G. Yeah. So you gotta take your emotions out this card scene shit. Like, G, you were the first episode we dropped for a reason, and it had nothing to do with the motherfucking.
And it's not just Snow.
Hold on, bro. I ain't done.
You're good. Go ahead.
Snow, because I'm directing this at Snow. Snow, you were one of the first episodes for a reason, because I knew that you would bring other OGs to the forefront. This is something I knew because of all the controversy around your name from the moment I stepped on the scene. I'm very meticulous. I'm very calculated. I'm a thinker. Like, and I'm sorry you had to be a pawn for us to get this shit rolling how it is, where motherfuckers coming up and saying what they gotta say. But gee, as much as I love you, because even Smurf, yeah, Smurf took you out for your birthday, but he told me you was a snake in the grass. And G, you gotta motherfucking check that shit. And it ain't got shit to do with you not knowing what you doing, because you can host a function for sure. You can host a night where it runs smooth and shit go good, but you really gotta take your emotions out this shit. And if you take your emotions out the mix, Snow, you can be the probably one of the greatest female hosts to ever run Chicago. And this ain't motherfuckers trying to get on you because we don't like you. No, we love you, but we telling you this shit is bigger than your emotions or how somebody made you feel. That's why I brought up the shit with Super. That's why I'm bringing up all this shit now. Like, I'm happy that Zoo opened it up because he's been here from the beginning, and it's just all something that needed to be said. Hey, Snow, you are a great host. You are a great individual as a person, but you let your emotions manipulate how you motherfucking run shit. And that is a problem amongst the car community. You say you want peace and motherfucking unity, and the reality is you let your emotions create chaos, and that is not okay. You point the finger at everybody else when you need to be pointing a finger at you. It's other motherfuckers in the community that do the same shit, but they don't do it as vindictive as you.
Because she's, like, when she talk to you, she's smart. She know how to get you in your head.
Yeah.
And it's charismatic. Right?
Yeah. Like,
if anything comes on the podcast, I want this raw. If you're listening to this, try to edit this in the beginning. I was beginning to get a legal pit in Chicago. I was doing everything. If you guys, I'm probably gonna. If you guys DM me directly, there was a major Emmy award-winning Chicago reporter fucking with me and Zeeth trying to get a legal pit in Chicago get done. She even talked to the main alderman that would be responsible to getting a legal pit done. So if you guys are out there listening to this, get a pen and paper out right now. What you need to do is the beginning. The beginning step is getting an alderman. Reach out to your local alderman if you live in Chicago. Those of you guys that live in suburbs, if you guys want to try, I don't know how suburbs fucking work, fuck it. But Chicago, motherfuckers, if you live in Chicago, reach out to your alderman. Find a place that's away from society, away from residential neighborhood. Your first step, reach out to an alderman. Once you get an alderman to approve of your location, I mean, Florist, I love you, but there is no way in hell. Well, Lightfoot's not in it. It's that Brandon. That
bitch, we getting Forest City. Fuck what you talking about. Lightfoot is gone.
No, Brandon. Brandon.
Hey.
Okay. You told him to give us, like, there's a spot on Lakeshore Drive. Regardless of what it is, if it's on Lakeshore Drive, and I'm saying, like, try to think of this as a political portion. You're asking the biggest man in Chicago to give you.
He's not the biggest. Because the governor is technically the biggest, because he's over everything.
How I look.
But there's no way in hell we're gonna get a spot in Lakeshore Drive. But if any politicians are listening to us right now, give us an area in an industrial zone away from residential. Originally,
give us Forest City.
I was gonna pitch the Damon Silos. If anybody know where the Damon Silos is that to where
that's an OG spot.
Transformers.
I said the same thing.
Hey, look, I'm late for my next appointment. It's 8:15. We gonna part two this bitch. For real. For real.
Before you shut us down, I'll give my one thing.
No. Go ahead.
He was talking about something good. And I talked about it with a lot of people. Like, they had money, they like to invest. If they're all in about it, there's one thing, like, the one point they stopped by, they're like, "Do you want to back out?" Because I wanted the legal bit from the beginning. You know what I mean? It was the violence. Didn't want nobody showing up and start shooting shit up.
Hey, no. So look, we get a legal pit. Everybody getting searched. Ain't nobody getting in with no fucking guns.
But like, you got some people from Chicago. Like,
we searching cars. We searching people. Nigga, put the gun down or get the fuck out. It's that simple.
Yeah.
Cause I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I'm a nigga that come from an era where you couldn't pick up a gun until you learned how to use. No,
right.
fuck learned how to use the gun. You had to learn how to fight a nigga.
Fight.
You had to learn how to fight first.
Yep.
These shorties don't know how to fucking fight.
No.
First thing they do, they get in some shit, they go pick up a gun. Y'all a bunch of pussies if I'm really being honest. Nigga, I come from an era where we were trained to fight. We was trained to shoot. Y'all niggas just motherfucking, I got access to a gun. I could get a switch. I'm that nigga now. No, you're not, nigga. Because
without your switch, without your gun, you're a fucking pussy.
You think that switch make you a man, huh? No, it don't. Because I guarantee you can have that same 30 clip and you might miss me. I got literally 10 in a chamber and I might smoke you and all your homies with one shot apiece because I was trained this way. We were trained efficiently. You don't attack innocent civilians. You don't fuck with women and children. That shit was automatic. You get shot in the fucking head. Why the fuck you think Yummy did? Yummy is dead because he motherfucking shot a innocent bystander, a little girl that was killed. That shit is Chicago culture. Go do your fucking research. Gee, all right, hey, we gotta go. I'm about to get riled up. This shit about to turn into a gang coalition.
I fucked up giving
folks got me off this Knob Creek. I'm finna go to work and beat somebody's ass. Watch. Watch what I tell you.
Yeah, it's a lot of crazy shit, bro. It's a lot of stuff, but you can't control everybody. You know what I mean?
No, but we can control what we can.
Yeah, we can control the people that we can control. Like, we can make a legal bit.
Calling out motherfuckers that are.
I seen it happen. I seen it happen in Indianapolis. They had a break at the church. We went there, me and 312 crew.
I went there twice. I used some of y'all pictures for my album cover.
Yeah, they went there twice. The first time we went, we didn't have a lot of people with us, but we showed up.
Shout out Franco.
We showed up over there. I seen it. They searched everybody, and they had guns. Okay, we had guns on us, but I didn't see nobody put on a fucking gun and walking out with his fucking gun showing. And we had issues. Like we had people hit each other's car. People got hit. People were getting close to each other.
All type of shit.
Yeah, we had all that shit happen, and I didn't see no fights. You hit them. They parked up next to each other. They talked it out. Everything is cool. It doesn't have to be heated.
Yeah. Hey, this about to be bad. I'm about to be at work drunk as hell. Super, it's your fault.
I seen it happen because I seen a couple of videos of 14 years old. Small ass kids drifting, bro. And I seen one of them over there.
The youngest kid I ever seen was 9 years old.
Yeah, and he was sitting next to his mom in the car.
That motherfucker was in the car getting busy. I'm what the fuck is Shorty doing?
I seen Kansas City do that.
Shorty
was KC, right?
Who I was talking about, Shorty was from in California. He was
Cali.
He was Oakland. He was Big Bay baby.
That's the Hellcat?
Shorty was pushing a hit.
No, it was some Pontiac.
I think we were thinking about the same little Shorty.
The Pontiac.
Hey, I seen two Shorties, and it was two different Shorties. One was drifting a Hellcat, and it was another one drifting a Pontiac. I don't know where the Shorty
Pontiac
from the
guy.
Pontiac.
I seen his video with he had his mama next to him in a parking lot, and his mom was filming him. You know what I mean? Because for the longest time, I wanted to bring my mama to the meets out to see what I'm doing, what I like.
But you heard me earlier. My mama was at the takeover
I can't wait
Friday night.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
like nigga, my mama. I went to my mama's house the other day. It was my niece's birthday yesterday, right? Go to my motherfucking niece's birthday party. I say, Ma, you say you got videos. Show me the videos. I want to see. Cause she called me Friday.
Yeah.
And I'm punching the clock. I'm making money another way, like on some other shit. And nigga, no bullshit. Like Ma, I gotta call you back. But she turned up in the phone. She showed me the videos. I will show y'all the videos, and I'm talking to my mama as I'm watching the videos from her phone, recording it on my phone. And she like, it's live. It's like the way it made her feel. She was out there rooting for motherfuckers. She kept talking about, shout out Sick With It. Hey, Sick With It, you made my mama very proud. She was nervous.
Oh, shit, we're Sick With It.
Hey, Sick With It, she was nervous. She said, you almost hit a pole. I say, no, mama. The V-Boys is crazy. They do all type of mad, dangerous stunts. That's just how they get out.
What's it called? Like, for the longest, I wanted to bring my mama out.
Why didn't you?
Violence. Because, okay, I get into
But there was a point in time before the violence came. Right
but
around.
there was still violence.
Yeah, but
there's some violence.
Knuckle up ain't violent.
No, there was some shootouts. Like, we had some people get shot and shit.
Okay.
At the time, but it was not that much.
So, and I want to make this clear for motherfuckers who be crying now. So, it's been shootouts long before.
But we had it all situated. We had it all talked out at the end.
The streets then got a hold of it, so it's a little more violence.
Now,
what people don't understand is this. At the end of Chicago, no matter where you go, it's violence.
Let's go.
So were you guys there? 87th Street.
Oh yeah.
See, when they were talking about someone got shot in an alley or something. No. It wasn't ours. It wasn't.
87 was in a parking lot.
Yeah, it wasn't the takeover.
Yeah.
But there was somebody that got shot in a alley or something like that.
I'll tell you what happened. I was there for the whole situation.
Hey,
DJ
wait.
Drifting.
We gonna part two that one because it's getting. I was supposed to be there at 8:00. It's 8:22.
And not only that, the part only lets us an hour.
Oh yeah.
It's where I'm going on tour.
No. The platform let us upload whatever.
No,
but
it actually tells us at the end. Like if you look at the end.
No. They so the SD card split it up hour by hour.
Even the BuzzFeed.
Even with BuzzFeed, we have a certain amount of time or whatever. No, it's not 1 hour. We always go over the hour.
You're over allowance 1 minute.
That's for the whole month.
Okay, before we close up.
For the month?
Yeah, that's for the month.
Before we close up, because I want to finish that, we're talking about bringing my mama to the meet.
Yeah.
Because, okay, if I get into a fight at the meets, okay, I got my guys with me. We'll fight. My shooting might happen or some shit.
Yeah.
But if I get into a fight and something happens to my mama, it's either
you not gonna
it's like I'm not gonna walk out of the situation. It's do or die.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Somebody gonna die that night.
Somebody's gonna die at night.
Mama,
you know what I mean? Because one time I tried to I brought my little brother because he always watched me on like a social media. He was like always wanted to come out.
Nephew.
Like, and that night I shouldn't happen at Fort City. I was like, fuck. Imagine if something happened to him, I would have killed somebody that night.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm not trying to be in that situation. Me. You're facing a death sentence.
But see, that's the thing about maturity that a lot of these shorties don't realize. Us as men, we real men, we make decisions based on what we got to lose.
Yeah.
I could bring my mama here. I could bring my kid here. And in reality, if something happened to them, this whole bitch gonna get fucked up.
Oh yeah.
Everybody here gonna get it.
Oh yeah, like
I'm on that with everybody.
Like when we used to go out to the meets, we used to go out with some crazy shit in the car.
I believe it.
Crazy shit in the car. But you will never see it.
Hey, first off, this gonna sound racist as fuck when I say it, but I know y'all own a couple rocket launchers.
we ain't gonna say too much on the podcast.
But hey, I didn't ask for you to confirm or deny.
For legal reasons, these are decommissioned.
These are props.
These are props and
tools, whatever.
But like, ask Shu. The first time he met me, I don't know, I was grabbing something out of my trunk, and he was standing right next to me, and he straight up opened his fucking mouth like,
hey, so look.
No. It was like, that was something else.
Hey,
he straight up opened his fucking mouth like, huh?
Hey,
like,
gang members.
Yeah.
Look, I do not want to cut y'all off.
No, go ahead, bro. I know we made you late.
No. This was well worth me being late. First off, I don't work for nobody but myself. You feel me?
Respect.
So, like, this podcast shit, this come before my other shit. the hood floor shit, it come before my other shit. My other shit, they waiting on me. If they wanna penalize me for not motherfucking being on time, cool. But it is what the fuck it is.
We don't want to take up too much of your time, bro.
No. Hey, I swear to God, I wish I had came at 5:00 as opposed to when I came, because this a really good fucking podcast. Like, shorty, that's why I said
I'm enjoying my time. I'm not feeling like I'm in a podcast. I'm talking to my...
you just talking to the homies.
I'm talking to my homies. I'm saying what's in my heart. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's fuck all the like filtering shit with the talking. No, I'll say whatever in my heart. You know what I mean? Get mad or get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean?
That's why I brought the bottom.
Hey, but that's why I told you when we talked on the phone, bro, say whatever the fuck you feel, bro, because this is a platform for motherfuckers. Now, the respect I got for you is the motherfuckers who it's for, you said they gonna know based off what I said.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What I can't have is motherfuckers coming in here saying, oh, this person or that person, and they not here to defend themselves.
No.
Or they ain't had a chance to be on the platform.
Yep.
Like, as much as I talk shit and say fuck Orlando, I have no real issue with Orlando. And now he's scared to come on the podcast because he think I got an issue with him, bro. I have no issue with you.
No, Orlando's a great guy, bro.
I want you to come on the podcast, and
shit.
you will hear in my interview with VQ Mo, I stop folks from motherfucking trying to tarnish your name because you're not here to defend yourself. That's how I feel. The shit we talking about, the shit we said with Snow, it wasn't nobody tarnishing her name. We gave her credit and we critiqued her bad.
We just being real.
We're
just being real.
You know what
like
I'm
if
saying?
I see Snow right now, I'm giving her the biggest hug because I miss her. You know what I mean?
Nigga, because Snow is a genuine person.
Snow kept it going.
Yeah, Snow. Oh yeah, she got her credit. But she went through. She got her credit.
Hey, she has worked her ass off for the credit that she's earned.
Yeah.
And she say it took her a year and a half to get some respect from other motherfuckers, and that took some hard work. So we can't take nothing from that.
The only thing she gotta do, she gotta leave her feelings out of the
whole social. Exactly. Yeah. That's the only problem everybody got with you is leave your feelings out of it.
Fuck that merch shit.
Hey, but look, I just before we go, quick. Is there anything y'all want to say to the people? Tell them how y'all feeling, if y'all could come back to the scene, whatever.
All right.
Start with you.
There's some, I know I've been like, this is like unpopular opinion. There was one time where I was like filming with the FPV and the goggles, and some dude, I heard him. I didn't see him. I heard him say, give me a brick. I'm going to toss it at the CPD. Motherfucker, CPD don't give a fuck what we're doing. Some CPD love what we're doing.
Oh, yeah.
And you throw a brick at them, you automatically make an enemy. So from here on out, push. Don't attack. Push. Push them back. Push, do whatever you do. Link shoulders, do whatever shit you got to do. Don't attack.
Oh, yeah.
Don't throw shit. Don't throw bottle rockets. Don't throw fireworks. Don't throw all this shit. Because at the end of the day, if Chicago wants to have a legal pit,
they will have it.
We need endorsement from CPD.
And if they keep going like that with the cops, we're going to turn it like fucking California. And whatever I'm going to say right now, we had a really nice fucking thing in the city, and you guys fucked it up.
6 corners.
That ass. You guys really, really, really fucked it up for us.
Whoever hosted 6 corners, you're responsible for your specs.
Like, before I started going to the meets, I don't know who the fuck I was. I didn't find each one of us would go through that phase, like to figure out who the fuck he's gonna be in life, what the fuck he love, what the fuck he hates. I was going through that time because me growing up was a little hard for me. I had to figure out everything out myself because my dad was not around. but I had to figure out everything on my own. I had to fuck up and learn.
Same.
Yeah, and like I had a really nice thing with the meats. Like I found myself like I'm able to do that. I like okay, I'm good with my car. I know how to control my car and shit. And you guys really fucked it up for us. Because after I bought my second car, I started going to the meets, and I crashed it. And I looked back like, should I go buy another car or not? I was like, fuck all that. It ain't even worth it no more.
After I got into a car accident, I'm like,
no, it's not. I'm spending so much fucking money.
I'm not gonna say names, but there's a guy out there that has a case pending on him, and he asked me for his opinion, for my opinion. I told him, you don't owe a goddamn cent to this scene.
Yeah.
You fucking, at the end of the day, none of these motherfuckers are gonna go up to court,
do nothing for you,
and do nothing for you. You cover your own ass, and at the end, that's all that matters.
Yep.
Hey Vito, you want to say something before we go? You've been real quiet lately.
I'm gonna just say this last thing. Stop the violence. Put the guns down. Cause the meets used to be a place where we could just pop out with the cars, have some fun, the girls, you know.
Facts.
It used to be fun, man. And now it's just about who got this and who got that, who got the bigger gun, who got the bigger balls, who got, you know what I'm saying, who's tougher, who got the bigger name. But it's not supposed to be like that.
Tell them straight up. We don't come from a generation or a culture where we doing shit to please other niggas or like the shit y'all shorties doing now. Y'all trying to please these niggas, folks. We've been trying to please bitches our whole lives.
You gonna laugh your ass off? I know somebody that used to love a car.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not gonna say what car is it because the people's gonna know who the fuck he is. He used to he was dying to buy that car. And that car is not fucking loved in the scene, okay? It's whatever. But it's okay, it's my dream car. I'm gonna go fucking buy it. I don't care what the fuck everybody say. When everybody started saying, oh, that car is scratched, this, and that, he went and bought another car. And he could afford it, and he could afford modifying it too. And he went and bought another car and got fucked up with it.
Oh, yeah.
Like, don't give a fuck about nobody no more. Like, do whatever you love. Do whatever you want. You know what I mean?
At the end of the day,
it's you. You gotta cover your ass, okay? Like, a lot of people talk shit about me having a G35. But that same G35 is against fucking Hellcats.
Oh, yeah. Nowadays, you see everybody with Infinity.
Yeah. But my G35 was the most popular G35 in the city at some point. If you guys remember.
Thinking, finally, someone doesn't have a Charger or Challenger. Or
yeah, Mustang. Everybody was Challenger, Charger, Mustang, Camaro.
Why do you think everybody has a Charger or a Challenger? It's because everybody makes other people feel like they ain't shit if they don't have that. If they have a low profile car, something that's not a foreign, they gotta have a Charger, a Challenger. But that's what I'm telling you. Everybody envy.
And I told you about it on the phone, and I took much of your time. But if you got a Charger, I want to see you in a whole different car, spinning that bitch.
Yeah, because
and show me what you got.
Folks say the Charger the easiest shit to swing.
Easiest shit ever.
We gonna talk about that on part 2. Y'all tuning in to the Rollback Show, and we rolling the fuck out.